So Tommy,
Yes.
you were talking about your many adventures at fucking Jack in the Box.
Well, see, okay, here's the thing. Actually,
You need to stop going to Jack in the Box. That's my
I
advice
wish I
to you.
could.
I wanted those
The
Sonic
mini
mini tacos.
Mini tacos.
At Jack in the Box?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never
The
got them.
they have the
saw them.
spicy ones now.
Well, I never.
Hell
Those
yeah.
are spicy. Are they?
They're
They're
spiced
loaded.
on the inside.
No.
No.
They
Yeah, no.
basically give you mini taco nachos.
Yeah, that's the regular ones. The spicy ones, the shell is red now.
Oh, I haven't seen
And
those.
I don't know why it's red. I assume some type of hot sauce, but it's red
No,
now. And
not
then
necessarily.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
See, now I'm just waiting for them. Remember, like the birria with the juice, just putting those mini tacos in the juice, and then you just eat them like fucking
Cereal?
Cereal, might as well.
I mean, it's already
At this
depraved
point.
enough, man.
Then you get the loaded version to where, what is it, Jay? Just like bacon
It's
and
like-
sour cream or something?
Yeah.
On tacos.
That sounds awful.
With taco sauce.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Doesn't everything in Taco Bell sound awful until you really
Jack in
eat
the
it?
Box?
No, it doesn't matter. It's
They're
general.
the same fucking
Yeah.
place.
I mean, I like the tacos from Jack in the Box. Like
Yeah, everyone does.
they're a guilty
Yeah.
pleasure because I like crunchy. That's just
Yeah.
what I like, and they're very crunchy all the time.
Yeah, and they're just consistent. If nothing else, they're consistent.
Yeah, I
no
like
matter
them
what
when
So
they-
my
state you
brother
go
used to
to.
work at Jack in the Box, and they never taught him like how to roll the burritos or anything. They just like turned him loose.
Yeah.
And so he
They're
was, like-
reckless, is what they are.
Yeah, so he worked like overnight pretty much by himself, and some fucker ordered like an egg roll or a burrito, and he's like, "Here's tacos. This is really what you wanted."
I'm so glad. I'm assuming. Look, I'm assuming that's Jack in the Box protocol because that's what happened to me.
What? People just saying fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, no, my brother tried to make his burrito. I think it was a burrito, but they never taught him like how they're made at Jack in the Box. So he did his best. He's like, but yeah, it just ended up being like a flauta. So I just gave him,
He did
just
the
gave
best
him a
he
bunch
could.
of flautas.
At least he tried, JJ.
Why not? Why
Don't they
not?
have, because I never worked at Jack in the Box, but I worked at Chili's, and they had pictures of everything. It's like step 1,
Yeah.
step 2.
Bro, I didn't even know that like Jack in the Box had egg rolls and rice until he told me.
Really? And
Oh.
Peters.
Oh, I knew
Yeah.
they did. They just never had them when I ordered them. Because I love an egg roll. Egg rolls are delicious.
They
One
are
of my
pretty
favorite
good.
foods for some reason.
A Jack in the Box egg roll is the equivalent of a Jack in the Box taco.
But they've never had them when I've been.
Really? What,
Yeah.
like they just were out?
They just were out or they refused. One or the other. At this point, I can't tell.
It's all the same at this point.
Right.
But yeah, no, I ordered a jumbo Jack and curly fries, and that's what I wanted. I roll up, and this is the first incident, and the girl was like, oh yeah, here you go. And I look in the bag, it's just the jumbo Jack. I'm like, hey, ordered fries. Can I get those? Yeah, no, we don't have any. Can I get something? Handed me a chocolate cake.
That's not an equivalent.
It's not just money wise. It's not an equivalent.
Wait, and you are known for your love of value.
I am.
So
a
wait,
big
so they didn't
value
offer to give you
person.
regular fries?
No.
They just decided to give you nothing.
She just looked around.
They gave him chocolate cake.
Yeah,
closest thing
after
she
he
saw
asked.
was the chocolate cake. Yeah, after I asked, and yeah, she's like,
I
yeah, I don't know
hate
what to
that.
tell you, and I'm like, okay. So I pulled a fucking Karen. Like,
Of course, you got to.
I had to call corporate. It was like, hey, this
You
is.
called corporate?
I emailed.
I've heard the
corporate.
secret is to tweet about it a lot.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
start doing that.
Yeah. Even if that's not your end goal,
Yeah.
like if you just want to be a sad boy on Twitter, if it gets enough traction, they'll reach out to you.
Yeah, you could have ended up with a month's worth of free tacos somehow.
Oh yeah, I could have.
Oh,
Thank
so-
you for that tip.
Something like that happened to me. I ordered like 2 orders of the loaded mini tacos,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Yeah, we don't have any mini tacos." So it came out to like $10, the total order of loaded tacos.
Right, and you had already paid us.
Right, yeah.
Of course,
She was like-
that's how that goes.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you want instead? I was like, just give me a bunch of fucking tacos then.
At least they asked you.
Right.
Well,
Give me a bunch of regular sized tacos and I'll pretend they're mini.
Can you cut them up for me?
I think I ended up with way more taco than I originally ordered.
It's like, it comes with 12 mini tacos. How about 12 regular tacos? Fuck it, why not?
All right.
Yeah. And so the second time was actually a couple weeks ago.
In my case, I think it's because I ordered to pick up like inside.
Yeah.
Because Jack in the Box had like the lobby open at that time.
Oh yeah.
So, like, I guess she thought I was like gonna jump over the counter and body slam her or something.
They were just that was a defensive move by
Yeah,
them.
they had problems that day, so they were on edge, JJ.
Dude, apparently all food service people have just been dickholes to everybody.
Yeah.
I haven't gone out enough to be dickhole to anybody, but like, come on, people.
But
If
yet-
you're out.
It's still, though, but it's ironic.
I've heard it the other way, that food service people are all really rude right now.
They are.
Well, they're also short-staffed, so it's not their
That's
fault.
not an excuse.
See, this is the like the lost connection. It's like one group is like, they're fucking rude, and it's like, yeah, we're short staffed. Well, you're fucking rude customers. It's like, yeah, well, you're
It's
both
rude.
Yeah.
It's rude, Marcos, and it's this kind of shit to where it's like, both of you are Jack in the Boxes, by the way.
Right.
The first incident happened at yours over here, and the one next to yours.
Dude, I thought that place was dead. Like every time I've gone on there,
Might
they're
as
like,
well
"There's
be.
nobody working here," and I was like,
That's what happened to me. Story number 2. So I order again on the app, trying to help them out, you know, and myself get in and out. And so I go and I get on the little speaker. I'm like, hey, I'm here to pick up an order for Tommy. Pull up, please. Already a bad sign.
Deep
There was
sigh.
nobody there. Another pretty bad sign. I roll up. She's like, hey, look, everybody here quit on me. I'm the only one. I don't know how to cook. So I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Goodbye. She just closes the fucking thing.
What? Just.
Yeah. Frazzled hair. Wits in.
Why would you
all
stay after that
shit.
point? Lock up as best you
Just
can and get the
fucking
fuck
quit
out of
at
here.
that. You need to
you
quit
still get
too.
paid by the hour as a manager. Like you,
Lock the doors.
Yeah, I was about to say, shut off all the lights.
Right.
Because, yeah.
Nah, then the ghosts come out.
Oh, it's definitely Ghost then. JJ.
What ghost would haunt Jack in the Box?
It's still, though.
dude, heart disease is the #1 killer in America. There's a lot of
a lot of
ghosts.
revenge ghosts,
If you get heart disease,
You just
from,
admitted that you love Jack in the Box tacos.
which are greasy as fuck.
No,
Literally,
You don't
it's
think
leaked
there's
from
like
the
a
bag.
super fat ass out there somewhere that died and is like, when I die, I'm gonna come back to Jack in the Box just so I can get me some of them tacos.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep chasing employees out so no one else can die.
I would totally hunt the Jack in the Box to get me some taco orders after I die.
Yes.
I can't eat, but I can still smell.
Listen, you could try to grab them.
I feel,
Maybe it's the ectoplasm that makes them so country.
Oh,
my
secret ingredient.
Like if I die of being a fat ass or something, like
Right.
if it was intentionally on food, I'd find a fancier place than Jack. Being the Jack in the Box taco
It's
ghost,
depressing.
that's even sadder than
No,
dying.
that's kind of cool, actually. Like,
How the fuck is that cool? That's
because
Marco's just a
you
rebel.
want that in your
He's just
obituary?
It's not a rebel,
It's
it's
punk
just-
rock.
bro, what sounds cooler? Like scaring the teenagers that work at Jack in the Box or the 40-year-olds that work at the good steakhouse?
I don't know, man. I kind of want
That's a tough choice. I kind of do want to scare the shit out of the 40-year-old.
like you painted the picture like it's some like teen comedy horror movie where it's like, oh
Bro.
man, that Jack in the Box is haunted. Let's not go in after midnight. Tee-hee-hee. And then they go in, they try to use the fryers.
You always
and the
go
ghost
to Jack
kills
in the
them.
Box after midnight. That's when you
It's the
go.
only time you go.
Oh, that's right, it never closes. You can't even do that plot line I just invented.
It's
Damn it.
24 hours.
Then
Terrible.
there's no time to rest even as a ghost. You have to haunt it all 24 hours.
Which is why they keep leaving. You rest when you scare everyone out. Mission accomplished.
But what's the point after that?
Right.
You scare out the next crew, next level.
But I feel like you don't get
Look,
your
I
Home
don't know
Alone
the
moment.
rules of the afterlife. Maybe after you scare away X amount of teenagers,
Move on to
you-
the next level.
Yeah.
That could be true.
Yeah, but
Maybe you don't start off at the steakhouse. You have to work your way up, just like in life.
oh, that's even worse. You
Oh,
gotta
that's
like
terrible,
haunt the
yeah.
busboys at like at like the 24-hour diner.
I just feel like you
It's
can
like
do.
Monsters Inc. You know, you can't scare adults. What are you, a Bill?
Yeah,
You're
that's
not
why
gonna
it's
frighten
like
me.
at Jack in the Box, you throw tacos around. That's fun. What are you gonna do at the steakhouse? Move the chandelier left to right ever so
That
gently.
is true. It's not much to play with at a steakhouse.
By the way,
I want to throw little mini churros in the air.
I don't want any of that at all.
Oh, they're delicious, and you know
I've
it.
never had them, actually.
Oh, you are missing the fuck out. Next time you get your taco fix, get some mini churros. They match perfect.
Fine. Also, Ramen Hibachi just gifted a 1-tier sub to Juan Solo. Juan Solo,
nice.
welcome to having a nice subscription gifted from Ramen Hibachi.
Nice.
You can't even cook
Thank
ramen on Hibachi, I realized.
I have one.
You have a hibachi?
Yeah.
And you don't use it anymore. You
I
mentioned
never
to me
did.
prior
It's in
before.
it's in my cabinet.
Yeah.
Collecting dust.
That said, talking about things that we don't use anymore, Martin gave me an not air fryer, a dehydrator.
Oh.
And it had a couple broken pieces.
Yeah.
And it's kind of falling apart on me, so I'm not using it as much.
Well, everyone regifts dehydrators. It's kind of a thing.
Is that really a thing?
It's really a
I mean,
thing.
it's nice. I like it, but it just takes up more space. Yeah. But I bring that up just so I can get to the one thing that JJ recommended to me, which was fucking H Mart. I went to H Mart for the first time this weekend.
Oh, it's glorious.
It was neat. It's like, so for H Mart, for those of you who don't know out there, and they had, just to bring
the
it
one
around.
in Cedar Park?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a mini dehydrator for $20. And it was like yay big. And I was like, I could use that. It's only that big. I could definitely use it versus Martin's big ass one he gave me.
Compact. You need
right.
that. Yeah.
But like H Mart was the shit. So imagine like an Asian grocery store. Right.
Yeah.
An Asian grocery store, standard stuff. If you have a local Chinese market or something, they got scallops. They got those big clams with the weird tongues and shit.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Produce you've never seen before.
Yeah, exactly. You want bull ears? Fuck it, they got them there.
Yeah.
And they're delicious.
Indonesian cactus. That's
yeah.
a thing they got.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then there's a whole other part where it's just like a mini food court, and it had all of the TikTok's trendiest foods there, man.
Oh, the Korean barbecue.
The Korean barbecue.
The Korean fried chicken was my favorite.
See, I skipped the Korean fried chicken. They had Korean fried chicken, which I've had before.
Oh, okay.
I've had it before.
Okay, good.
I've had it in San
Everyone
Jose.
needs to have that shit at least once in their life.
Yeah. So that place, they had a sushi place.
Yeah.
They had a chicken katsu place. So the one that you told me about, JJ, that one closed because they had a fight with the management. But then they made a new katsu place.
Oh yeah, you gotta have your katsu place.
Right. Oh, I like L&L's Hawaiian Barbecue. If you've ever been there, or ever even heard of it.
No.
They make a very nice chicken katsu on rice. It's very good. But they also had rolled ice cream, which is bullshit. I thought rolled ice cream was going to be better. Have you ever seen that or had that?
It's not great.
It's ice cream.
They throw like milk on like a really cold thing and it becomes ice cream, and you're just like, oh,
So it's just frozen milk.
Well, no, it's ice cream. But the idea, at least what I thought, was that since so they put on this real cold slab.
Okay.
And I thought when they roll it, because there's like an actual practice to it, that it would come out a little crunchy, right? Because you got crystallized icicles and shit.
Yeah.
No, it's just ice cream after you take a bite in it. It's
it
like Cold
melts.
Stone. You put whatever you want in it, and then they roll it up, and they put it in this little
looks
cup.
pretty.
Yeah, it looks really good, and it's tasty, very tasty. It took me 20 minutes to get it, and it cost me like $11.
yeah, that's why I would like both those things. Or
Creamy-
like
Creamy
just go to Dairy
Creations
Queen and get a
and
sundae
Bluebell
for
cause.
$3.
Yeah.
Right. No,
That place used to be a Snowmo, actually.
Oh really?
The rolled ice cream, that's new.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't there last time I was there.
They had Korean corn dogs, and those were disgusting.
Never had
You
that
ate one?
Yeah, because they're like specialty corn dogs that are like super, like they're bigger. They're supposed to be like super crunchy, and like you can even put like potatoes on them. They're supposed to be real dense.
You basically did like an Asian buffet without an Asian
Did you
buffet.
eat everything there?
I got the corn dog. I ate that. There's
How
just
was
one
it?
corn dog. It was not that good.
Okay.
Because they used a cheap hot dog and it's a mozzarella stick. So imagine a mozzarella stick with like pancake breading. It wasn't that good.
Oh, no.
And then the hot dog was a cheap like FUD hot dog. It was not a very good hot dog.
God, no, not
It was
fun.
it was not a good hot dog. And so I was disappointed. And then I got the katsu. I ate that like midnight late snack because like it was like when I did the all-nighter.
Yeah.
Where I did all that stuff. The ice cream I had to eat immediately.
It was a place that had kimchi fries there. I don't know which place it was,
Uh-huh.
but they were really good.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't try any of the real sit-down heavy places
Why?
because I picked the katsu because I've been wanting katsu for a while.
Okay.
The reason why I went in the first place.
Oh, okay.
And everything disappointed me. Other than, I mean, the ice cream was good. The corn dog was whatever.
Yeah.
Katsu was all right. It was cold by the time I ate it.
So did you go to the seafood section?
I did go. I always go to
It's
the
like
seafood
an
section.
aquarium.
Yeah, it's an aquarium.
It's a legit aquarium that you can buy the.
Probably nicer than the actual Austin Aquarium.
The Austin Aquarium's
Not the same,
You
actually.
can meet your octopus and then kill it and eat it.
You
right. You can't do that at.
Oh, hey, or not. It's your choice.
I don't think I can set it free around
Yeah,
here.
right. Like I got. It's like a pet store aquarium / seafood section,
Bro,
It's amazing.
All right, but we're gonna get to the review right now in a few short seconds. But
Actually, when they opened, they had that smelly ass fruit durian. It
Oh, they
looks like-
did. I remember that.
It looks like jackfruit, but
It is not.
It is not.
So, just the reason why I bring up the Austin Aquarium. So, do you know Casey, our friend, the redhead?
Mm-hmm.
She used to work there. I hate to say it, Ray's Casey.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So that's how we know her. Okay. He has like 3 Caseys. I know a Casey. So anyway, she used to work at the Mighty Austin Aquarium.
Yep.
I call it the Mighty Austin Aquarium because it's
in a strip mall.
It's not even. One, it's in a strip mall, but 2, it's clearly a retrofitted like. Food Max, Safe Mart, whatever. It's a grocery store.
It was like a Big Lots or some shit.
Even
before.
worse. It's a grocery store. It was
body. Something that I remember when it wasn't the Austin Aquarium. I used to live on that side.
Right. And for children, it's delightful because
they don't care.
You take them for a day. Everything is above them because everything's so tall to children.
Right.
This is just a picture, like just by itself.
Yeah, that's just the opening.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but that's most of what they have inside.
Yeah.
It's very sad and depressing.
That's
Children are able to
sharks.
reach over to this stuff. There was just a duck was one of the exhibits. It was like a fancy duck. Like 2.
Bro, ducks are terrifying.
No, but it was not in a cage. It was just like
That's
there.
even scarier.
But the funny thing was it was so fat it couldn't fly or barely move. So it was like they trusted it. Like he's not going to get
like
out.
12 children already.
It was embarrassing.
That hangs out at the bodega.
They have updated it a lot. They have sloths now. And
I love
That's not an aquarium animal.
It isn't. I don't feel like this is the ecosystem.
No, because they had like a bird
more,
cage.
It's like half petting zoo now, half aquarium.
But it's indoors.
Yeah. What's the
Sloths
sloth
need
gonna do?
air,
Right,
and sun. I would think.
a sloth doesn't need to be in
Really? Then why can't we have them as pets?
Because they can still cut your throat with the thing.
They move so slow though.
Not when they're attacking.
They save it for one special
Yeah,
move.
they got one.
Also, they smell like shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all, you should have led with that one.
And then
They,
our friend
they
Casey.
move so slow that the moss grows on them. And
I
that's,
could see
yeah.
that.
Our friend Casey was the mermaid girl, though. I don't know if she got in the pool here, but yeah, she
They
did
have
wear
a
the.
why?
It's a lady that dresses up as a mermaid, and they cart her
As
around.
opposed to a real mermaid.
What kind of aquarium is this?
Right, no, but they get in the mermaid legs, and then they sit them in like a rickety chair. They cover them in like a fishnet with like seashells and shit, and then they read stories to the children.
You just do this all day?
Every so like once or twice an hour.
When they're not reading stories, they just hand out stickers and shit.
Right, but like they're in a
I'd
radio
get in line
flyer.
twice.
And they get,
But they're in like a radio flyer wagon, and so
Yeah.
it's like some intern just like carting this mermaid around, and they're like,
Oh.
"Hello, children, let me read you a book."
is she
Now-
in like a wheelbarrow or something?
No, like I said, a radio flyer wagon that she's just sitting in, like sitting in a chair
Might
with
as
the
well
mermaid
be a
legs.
wheelbarrow.
Might as well be a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, okay.
But our friend Casey was the girl who was being towed around, was
Oh, wow.
wearing the fake legs. It was, it's not very impressive. I believe in this. Animals suffer here. I'm
Was
almost
that-
sure.
Oh.
Protest the
Oh, it
Austin
is,
Aquarium.
yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, I believe that too.
I don't know. I'm
I guess
pretty
there's
sure
a
that
kangaroo.
sloth has better
Why
air
the
conditioning
fuck is
than
a
I do.
It's a
kangaroo?
wallaby.
Why the fuck is a wallaby?
It's
Smaller.
They need to be outside or something. This is
I don't know.
Texas. It's Australia. Close.
In Australia,
Yeah,
they just
you
get
know.
hit by cars. Like, this one's living it up.
Chilling with a
I
bunch
was
of
about to
fish.
say, like, all this stuff here is actually, like, really, like, juvenile. Like, it's for kids. And it's like, all right, now let's go down the road to the snake farm and go hang out with the gators.
Yeah, it's a quote unquote zoo outside of LaGrange that has like zebras and camels.
It's just the guy with the most animals.
Basically,
There's more tigers in captivity in Texas than there is in the wild in the rest of the world.
yeah, he
Yeah,
has
we also
he
have
has
more
a tiger.
rhinos.
Oh, shit, I didn't know about the rhinos.
Yeah, we have rhinos.
No shit.
Where are
That's
the-
amazing.
That's
I
awful.
love rhinos.
They're all gonna die because of that.
They're gonna die anyways because people don't seem to.
No,
give a
these are
fuck
saved
about 'em.
rhinos. These are rescued rhinos that
Yeah.
had their like
the
horns
closest
cut off
thing we got.
because they were.
They were poached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are they at least breeding them to make awesome rhinos?
I don't know.
Can we get like those war rhinos and fucking
From
Black
Wakanda?
Panther? Yeah, because that's amazing.
Rhinos aren't a real animal.
We can go to Natural Bridge Caverns and
As
feed
opposed to
them right
mermaids.
I thought they weren't real.
As opposed to mermaids.
Wait, what?
Which my friend.
He almost convinced me they weren't real. I was like, oh, they like unicorns?
No,
I could have sworn I've seen them.
No, I was saying out of those two things, Wakanda or or rhinos being not real. I just said rhinos weren't real.
I would have believed
And I said
Wakanda
it
was
with
real before rhinos.
Exactly.
That's where we are now.
Right. If you say anything with enough conviction, which I do often, you could just get away with a lot.
You
And some
really
people will
can.
call you out, and you just call them dumb, and then that's it.
And they go away because
go
they'll believe
away.
that they are dumb.
Like people who like
You
Suicide
just
Squad.
say, you can't cook. Sorry, close the window.
Not even a goodbye.
No. She had all her food made at that Jack in the Box. She did not know how to cook anything.
Nothing.
No.
Didn't even want to lie.
Right. I think I can make a hamburger at Jack in the Box.
Can you make a hamburger at fast food speed though? Because that's
If it's just me and only Tommy, I'd make the effort.
no.
With-
If it was
it's
just
been
me as the
places where it's been
manager,
2 people.
that's like abandoned ship.
I mean, 2 people is like every fast food restaurant after 12.
I would have opened the window like smoking a cigar. Yeah, bro, I can't cook. Sorry.
Like fries, I can handle. The tacos apparently are just deep fried anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like she couldn't even do that.
Like I'm trying to think of what you have to hand make there. Like the croissant witches, maybe.
I know they have
Couldn't
a
do
rice
that.
cooker. You just
Oh,
have
yeah.
to set that shit up.
there you go. Rice cooker. The pitas I would think were off the table because she would have to grill the chicken.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So
burgers
anything
probably
fried.
off.
Yeah. Oh no, burgers were complete. She flat out said, "I can't cook burgers. I can't cook."
Well, she'll probably give you
So, yeah.
salmonella if you don't cook the burger right.
She all but told me she would. Just because I bothered her and inconvenienced her to make
yeah.
a burger.
I've had
as a
lastly,
manager of a fast food restaurant.
I have had them shut the lights off on me. It was like 11:59.
Yeah.
It was at a Long John Silver's. It was like 10 o'clock.
Oh, they definitely shut the
9:59,
lights
and I
off.
was like, "Hey guys, I want some fried goodness."
Whoa, hold time the fuck out. What time was it?
9:59
At night.
at night.
And you wanted Long John Silver.
It was the thing I'd wanted.
It is
I
the
think it was a Good Friday. A Good Friday.
Greasiest
It was a
worst thing.
religious reason.
Lent?
Yeah, it was Lent Friday.
Dude, you can't like buy your own fish and fry that shit up. My mother can cook great fish.
Some people like
We can
the
help
batter
you out.
from Long John's.
The batter from Long John's is.
I'm not saying it
fucking-
ain't delicious. I'm not shitting on you because of that. Just do it before.
I had
You're
things.
shitting on your timing.
It's the time. Do it before 8 o'clock. And you would get no judgment. I don't trust Long John after 8 o'clock. That
I
would
never
destroy
trust
You act like that's a dude that you don't trust. Long John, that motherfucker.
motherfucker
shifty.
I mean, he
crazy.
is a pirate. It is a pirate. Why would you trust
That
him?
is true. But he
Long
has
John.
his own fast food restaurant.
Right,
Like,
he's
I
selling.
mean, McDonald's is a clown. That's
an
scary.
evil clown.
I don't like any of that.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's why I only fuck with Wendy's.
right?
Because you could fight a little girl.
Okay. Yeah. I
The king, what about the Burger King?
Burger King, he's alright.
He's a serial killer.
Yeah,
He's just one movie away from being the
I
next
feel
Scream.
like
he hangs out with Floyd Mayweather.
I
don't
feel
him.
like getting.
And he wears that creepy mask.
I feel
No,
like
that's
getting
just-
something from Burger King is like a business transaction. You give me money, I give you resources, and then he just leaves you.
That's
alone.
what those dollar nuggets did for a while for me.
$10 nuggets. Oh, it killed me every time.
They were made of horse meat, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
But it was at my last couple days of Double Toasted where money was running short, and
I was there before
$3 with 30 nuggets. I was alive.
for a time.
For a time.
You were probably in the bathroom at some
I
point.
probably cut a couple years off my life
Oh,
during that era.
absolutely. I felt like shit.
I probably cracked a couple teeth on the gristle. Every third,
Oh, it was
fourth
always
one
that.
had a gristle.
Yeah, I was
piece.
like, why is this crunchy? It shouldn't be crunchy.
little
Not in a good
It
way.
shouldn't be crunchy.
Little Caesars was right there. I don't.
Yeah.
I had
He's
Little
not
Caesars.
lying.
The one, I think it is the Runberg one, the drive-through one. Those motherfuckers didn't have anything.
Oh, and on
Do you guys have a
Runberg,
hot
you ain't
ready?
getting,
You guys have a hot and ready? It's like 30 minutes. Bitch, that's not a hot and ready. That's just a pizza.
Yeah.
And then I was like, do you guys have cheesy bread? And he's like, man, you'll like these breadsticks instead. It's the same. And I was like, this
He's
guy, and people,
convincing you.
and like this guy was running back and forth to like a DoorDash. Like it was utter chaos. There's two guys,
Yeah.
one of them cooking, one of them manning the window. They didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
So
anarchy.
he was just like, you like these breadsticks? I have them here. I'm like, all right, fine. They were they weren't even the good breadsticks. They were just like flour bread with like.
It was pizza crust that they just
Right.
Yeah.
It might as well have been.
Right.
It was not even like the buttered nice.
They didn't bother.
They didn't bother.
No.
And then I got not even the extra most bestest. It was just a regular pepperoni pizza. I couldn't even finish it. I was just like, fucking, is my life this bad? And I threw it away.
Little Caesars is it's the equivalent of all of the things that we just talked about.
But at least the extra most bestest gives you all that pepperoni on top.
Yeah.
I don't
Now
feel
they
like I
have the
need that.
pepperoni
No, I'm
stuffed
okay.
crust.
I've learned about ratios a lot, like in the last 5 years. Like before, I used to just put everything on top of everything. Now it's like, wait, there's like a meat to bread ratio. That
He's
needs to be-
absolutely. I used to do that
Yeah.
shit too. Because you don't want
because we grew up poor.
Right.
Right.
That's why you don't go to like those Pizza My Heart places or the places where you make your own pizzas, like Mod Pizza
and
or
Blaze,
Blaze Pizza, which has like the best hot sauce in the world.
Blaze is amazing.
But
Yeah.
like you're allowed to put as much as you want of everything.
Yes.
And I'm tired of telling the lady, "Can I have some pepperoni? Can I have some more pepperoni?" Lady,
you don't want to be that guy.
Lady, give me more pepperoni for the love of God.
Yeah.
I don't want sausage. I don't want vegetables. Fuck vegetables. And so then you get a fucking thing that's this big.
Yeah, it looks
full
like
of
a
meat.
Chicago fucking deep dish.
And then you doesn't even cook all the way through. Like the inside's cold because there's too many toppings.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, pepperonis and artichokes. Just fucking as many artichokes as possible. I love artichokes. What?
What?
He was just shaking his head.
He's just shaking his head.
Yeah.
Oh, but you started laughing at him shaking his head. He does that all the time.
No, he was laughing at your comment.
Story.
I'm so confused.
What are you? My attention's towards you. I'm looking
You know what?
right
I
at
think
you.
there was a half a second delay while he was spinning his hair, and I was distracted by the hair, and then you started laughing. Little bit of brain lag.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, now we know how to rob him. I just shake my head and then you take his wallet.
Yeah.
He'll be distracted.
I know where all of you live.
Be flooded with- what the fuck?
I know
How
where
we get you? All right.
I know where all of you live, except for JJ. JJ,
Oh, yeah, it's true.
JJ can walk off my wall. I had no idea how to
You
get
JJ's the Kaiser
know where
Soze
JJ
of this
lives
group.
based on context clues.
You really do.
I
You've said it
forgot.
many a time.
All
Well,
right.
you don't know exactly, but close enough.
If Tommy knows,
Yeah.
I'll just extort Tommy. I know where Tommy lives.
What the hell are you gonna do? Waterboard me or some shit?
Yeah, probably.
I would have just told you.
You shut up. You tell me where he lives. Bloop, 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 bloop.
You didn't ask.
Why are you using orange juice? Ah! Oh, imagine getting waterboarded with
Looking
orange
for any random liquids you could find. Drano, fuck it.
throat starts getting fucking sealed up. Oh, this is killing him. I don't want to kill Tommy.
Oh, debatable.
That's all right. JJ, just know that I will waterboard my best friends to get to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
And now he knows. That's all you. You already fucked up by telling him.
leverage that as you want.
That was the way JJ responded to that. Like, all right, motherfucker, not if I get you first.
Speaking of debates, let's go ahead and get it started.
Yeah, Marcos has been very hyped about this. And yeah. Enough
go ahead and
preamble.
go.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get this fan set up and then we'll start.
I'm looking at you for a reason.
Why?
Because I know you're going to say some dumb shit.
What are you talking about?
You're going to say some crazy dumb shit to where I'm going to have to jump over the table and we ain't friends no more. And I don't want that.
Well, I've already threatened to waterboard you, so we'll get to that in
That
just
is
a few
true.
short moments. Back after this. Welcome, everybody, to McGrew's Reviews. I'm Sammy Gonzalez. I'm not McGrew's Reviews.
No.
That guy over there. That guy's McGrew's Reviews. Who are you?
It's a weird intro.
that guy's McGrew's Reviews. Yeah.
You are the titular title.
I am the titular.
Yeah. Exactly. What's wrong with that? Look at the logo is yours.
It is.
The microphone color is yours.
Same thing. Yeah.
It's exactly the same. Everything's in unison.
The microphone.
Nice shirt.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I wear this shirt all the time.
Yeah, it's not one of your sweater long sleeve
My hoodie
shirts.
I like my hoodie shirts.
I know, but it's a nice change of pace.
I tried.
Right. And then we have another guy over there who's wearing a Bad Religion shirt and the shorty shorts, the 5-inch inseams.
No,
I didn't even notice that.
I just got exploding thighs right now. They're just coming. Yeah.
He's got a very spring break look about him.
Yeah.
It's the summer, bro.
It is. I'm not knocking you.
Also, please don't use the phrase exploding thighs around me ever again, unless it's a fine honey around the corner.
Oh, I was like, does it make you think of fried chicken?
No.
Exploding thighs.
No, but it does now.
No. Right?
Give me some of that exploding thigh sauce. I want that all over my thigh sandwich.
Made at the Blue Waffle Cafe.
There you go.
Which is a callback to a joke y'all weren't a part of because it was before airtime. Tommy makes great waffles. So,
Yeah.
You forgot to introduce. I said Marco.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
here
you
now.
forgot JJ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bullet Club aficionado, we have
JJ.
JJ.
JoJo.
Literally, the leader in the Bullet Club right now is named Jay.
Yeah.
Fact.
I don't even know who the Bullet Club is, but thank you all for watching out there. Welcome, all of you from TikTok. We're now famous.
Are we?
No, we're not. We had a successful
trend.
video.
Good day. Yeah.
We had a success. That's not even trend. That's the thing. Everything's viral now, so nothing is viral.
Yeah.
Even million subscriber things are not viral.
It is a pandemic.
True. We're all very bored. So, but we had a very successful video talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Praise
Now everything's about anime. So
Yeah.
just everything that we talk about, I need you guys to incorporate anime. Okay?
All right. Easy.
All right. So today's episode. What if the Suicide Squad was an anime? What would you do?
I'd watch it. It's basically DC has been making high-level art animation for a while now anyway.
They have. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, their animated movies
The better.
have mostly been good.
Yeah. A lot of them have been
Killing
better
Joke
than the
notwithstanding.
action. Yeah. That shit was not good at all.
But the Suicide Squad, everybody loves it. 1 billion stars on Rotten Tomatoes. Let me
It's
see.
only 91. It dropped a little.
But compared to the old one,
That's not a high bar.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean
That
old
bar is
one?
very low.
well, the old one with Mexican Gangbanger and Harley Quinn and Gangster Joker
Yeah,
and
that's-
Gangster Mr. Croc
that's
and
the one I
Gangster
watched.
Killer Croc, but yeah. Oh no! Well, if that's what he watched, he's in the.
There's Gangster Mummy Girl. Did you enjoy her?
No, he's saying he saw the old one and
Yeah,
not the new
not
one.
the new one. He saw
that's what
the
I'm
old
saying.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Gang-
New one. What's this new one?
I didn't know about
Gangster Mummy Girl's from the old one, the one he watched.
this. Well, yeah.
Enchantress? Yeah, sure,
Yeah, he
fine.
knows
She
this.
makes no sense either. Why does guy who shoots bullets good fight magic girl with heart?
They were in love,
What?
I think.
Well, JJ, don't worry. This new one has guy who shoots good fighting against monster starfish. Is that too big
That
of a
sounds
leap?
way better than what I saw. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Jay. I wish we could give you your money back.
It was the only one on Max.
It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I mean,
They got all the Suicide Squads is on Max.
Ric Flair
Well,
was in the
I
movie.
assumed we were talking about the animated one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was the only one that was there.
Wait, what? No, I thought this was a joke.
This is a joke.
When you say something with conviction,
As I said before.
yeah. I believe everything.
well, I believe JJ. He's not a
I
liar.
always believe Jay.
Yeah, why would
He's
JJ
not
lie?
you.
for a joke.
What are we talking about? I don't lie.
I really wanted to commit to this like all the way and pretend to be watching it like Ovi.
Oh my god! But no, look it, guys. It's 84% from the audience, 91 tomato meter. Everybody loves it. Everybody needs it.
That's success.
Suicide Squad.
The
I'm sorry. The
That's why he almost.
That's
fucked
right.
up.
Let me see what.
Have you seen what the original one was called?
It's just Suicide.
It's just Suicide Squad.
Oh.
It's
No,
it's Wolverine, the Wolverine, or X-Men Origins Wolverine. It's very
they
stupid.
act like that's a thing.
It's Fast Furious.
Fast Furious.
Yeah.
More app. Yeah, that's the one that JJ
Also
saw.
featuring John
Damn,
Cena.
59?
I feel like it's dropped in years.
People like stupid things, which is why we're going to talk about the Suicide Squad.
Oh, you motherfucker!
I'm just
It's
kidding.
interesting to watch as like a workshop on how not to edit a movie.
I put it up there with
Because
Fan Force.
all of the editing in it is bad.
it's really bad.
All my heathens think you take
Great
it
soundtrack.
slow.
That's not the issue.
Not just the structural editing, not just the moment-to-moment editing. Both.
Yeah.
Somehow bad.
Yeah, I saw this in a hotel, like in the background on FX, and I'm like, "What the
What
fuck?"
city were you in?
I think it was L.A.
Okay, like if you're gonna say like Jacksonville or really shitty Barstow, I don't know, then it would have been really bad because I was like, oh well, that's just sad. That's
No.
a sad experience overall.
Well, no, like I got there, and you know what? It might have been El Paso or Tucson.
Oh, that's not great. either.
Yeah, because I went and got burgers, and then I came up, and Suicide Squad was the Suicide
It's
Squad
just
was on.
regular, yeah.
And Ric Flair was there. He's like, "We got to go get her." And
Flag.
whatever.
Ric Flair's a wrestling legend.
Yeah, he says that in the movie a couple times. Yeah, and then you got like I said, you got Harley Quinn, and then you got Gangsta Cholo.
Harley Quinn. Not Harlequin. I know that's what it's based on.
Mr. Croc.
You pronounce her name correctly, motherfucker.
I
should have
Amanda Wallace. Anyway,
That's actually a good joke.
see, you gotta know something to get it wrong. So, especially as correctly incorrect as that. But
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, people loved it. You guys loved it. You guys took off with it. You guys are like, oh man, fucking Captain Boomerang.
don't
I'm
know
sorry,
what we love.
Ratcatcher number 2, Vigilante. What's his name? John Cena.
You are so wrong about everyone.
No
I'm
shit.
being facetious.
Don't
No,
you be
Which one is?
facetious, sir.
No, I forgot John Cena's character though.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Wait, John Cena's in this?
Don't you fucking. I already know where that joke is going, and don't do it. I don't want to hear it. You
I
got
didn't see this one, remember? I saw the old one.
Stick to the script, Sammy.
you got Ron Funches as King Sharknado.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, it's
Unfortunately not. But
Rambo as
Sylvester
Stallone.
Stallone.
as Nanawe, and then you got Polka Dot Man with his weird virus, and you got Idris Elba as Will Smith as Bullseye.
Bloodsport. It's Bloodsport. He set himself apart, even though they have the exact
Yeah.
same backstory.
Which also the Vengeance Man. God damn it! It's his name. Peacemaker.
coming up with
Peacemaker.
yeah.
Pacemaker. And sorry, so you tell me that 3 guys have the ability to shoot good and be mercenaries since they were kids.
I mean,
in this universe,
There's more
Oh, it's
than
way
3
more than
guys.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about
There's
to say
also
like
Sportsmaster.
Savant was good at that.
let's make a Marvel comparison. How many times do you hear "World's Smartest Man" all the time?
smartest
Very
one.
true.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up between Banner and Reed Richards and Doom and Iron Man and Kamala
Okay,
Harris.
now
and
you're
then,
getting the point.
Riri Richards.
No, there was also the kid, Ironheart girl. It was also
Riri
supposed to be-
Richards.
Reed Richards, and
Yeah.
then
But not Riri Richards. Riri.
now you're getting it wrong.
something.
Riri.
I'm alliteration. Yeah. Just like-
And then who's
Riri,
the
but,
who is the other one?
it's a million of
Wakanda
them.
sister.
oh shit.
Sure,
Shuri.
there you go.
Shuri, there
Wakanda
you go.
sister. But yeah, so yeah, all of them. Okay,
And it's more than that. Yeah, that's
Fair
just the
enough.
ones we
And
can
then-
think of.
This is a problem that DC and Marvel both have when it comes to their comics. How many times have you heard someone is the world's greatest fighter, or the greatest martial artist? Actually,
It's Daredevil always.
Shang-Chi. I don't know, man.
Daredevil,
Martial artist.
Shang-Chi, Iron
Shang-Chi.
Fist.
Oh yeah. God damn it. He's
Iron
right.
Fist just has a big fist. I mean,
But he's still a martial arts expert, even without the fist.
He is. He's a bro, but he's he is a martial arts expert.
But that said,
That's why I'm saying that, like, when you're mad, that it's like, how many guys do they have that shoot guns good? And it's like a lot. That's the most.
Also, guns aren't that hard to shoot.
but as we'll get to, sometimes you can shoot more inside the bullet and with smaller bullets, right? So well, I want to get the whole squad for this one.
TJ,
Okay.
come on down.
No. I meant in the movie because
So wait, so the whole squad,
the
or
whole
whole
squad. So
Okay.
I wanted to find who you got. So you
All
got
right.
Ratcatcher 2, Idris Elba again,
Yeah.
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport,
Yes.
Weasel, Harley Quinn, King Shark,
Right.
Peace.
Peacekeeper, Peacemaker,
Savant,
which is Michael Rooker.
Also another gun guy.
Yep.
Right. Well, like his was hit the target.
He didn't get a chance to really show his.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what he does. Also.
Okay, and then you got Mongal, Alien Lady, Polka Dot Man,
Blackguard.
What's his name?
Blackguard.
Pete Richards.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. Blackguard. He might as well just be called Pete Davidson in this fucking movie. He's nothing. He is absolutely nothing.
In the comics, he's kind of nothing.
Okay, fair enough. He's Pete Davidson. And then you got Captain Boomerang from the last movie, Javelin Man, the Noir, TDK, and then you got Rick Flag.
Yeah.
And woo.
That's technically 2 squads.
They are.
Right. Suicide Squad.
Which is funny because in the advertising, I didn't notice that. They really do advertise them separately.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it makes
I
sense.
had a feeling something was up when I saw Nathan Fillion in some of the promo stuff, and I was like, you're not in any of the fucking trailers I've seen.
I follow him on Instagram. He was really big on being like, all right, Suicide Squad, go watch it. And I'm like, I can't.
They had a lot of these people doing promotion for it.
Right. No, they had a guy that I follow who does Millennial Loteria, and he made Loteria cards for all of the characters. That's all of them.
Pretty good, yeah.
And it's like, all right, so I'm going to let you take the lead because you want to guide the hips of this, but I just wanted to set that up that there was a whole cast of characters that they've been advertising for months at a time.
Colorful cast.
Yeah.
And everyone was surprised when half of them died, I feel.
You know,
Is that the truth?
A lot of people were surprised because they didn't pay attention. There was a big internet rumor going around that they all survived. Then there was also like,
the studio fucking put that in there.
Oh, they
Yeah,
did.
but
They
that's-
put a lot of shit out.
yeah, but Marvel always puts a lot of shit out that doesn't. They literally make fake trailers.
Right.
Like it's the rule of the game now.
Right.
That being said, I mean, I was there being this many people, they actually probably get like better accurate screen time than Endgame. Like actually,
That's the thing. It's about the same amount of characters. They all have their moment to shine, even if it's a couple of lines.
yeah,
They really do.
Shine or just do what they're doing already as characters. Like Javelin Man.
What do you mean?
What did he do to shine? He got shot and then had
He
a
was
heartfelt
funny
moment.
and
He's
flirted
already
with Harley
shiny.
Quinn.
yeah.
Okay.
You got to be funny, flirty, and he is the crux to the climax.
Yeah, his whole thing is him being in there is very crucial. Next,
Him
what
being
else?
there is not crucial.
What he brings.
If he wasn't there, they
We're
wouldn't
into
have
the spoiler
won.
Talk, so
Yes.
we're just gonna go into it, Marcos. I'm gonna let you guide it now because I just wanted to set up that part because
No, I really wanted him to have another one. 'Cause I got you. Whichever one you throw out, I
Mongal,
got you.
she dropped a helicopter and killed half their team.
But it showed a lot about Mongal. That's her. She's
Yeah.
just crazy and just goes.
She
and
really
does
only
things without
existed in the
thinking.
comics for like 10
For like 10, exactly. So there you go. And her scene was hilarious.
Okay, Weasel was dumb.
Weasel's one of my favorite.
Weasel,
characters. Get the fuck out of here.
Weasel
with that.
legit fucking
He
creeped me
has
out.
the best
It was great. But I love him even more.
development throughout the whole movie.
No, I mean whoever did the character design on Weasel.
Oh, he is
fucking
creepy.
effective because
But
it's
I
weird.
love him. It's weird and creepy, but he was so adorable.
Okay, Pete Davidson.
Blackguard.
Yeah, that's
being
true to
Pete
him.
Davidson. That's all you wanted him for,
Right. I mean, but
'Cause
like,
Blackguard
but
is
that
a
doesn't
shitty
mean.
character.
But that's the thing. That for him, that was the one that got me the most upset. It's just Pete
But,
Davidson.
Fun fact:
What?
Blackguard does that. He fucks up every plan he has. So that's totally something the character of Blackguard would do.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't care. It's Pete Davidson. It doesn't like. There's no character there. He's
Who
afraid of
cares who
werewolves,
the
and that's
actor
it.
is,
No, but
because that's what you're looking at. You're
No, it's
not
like-
looking at the character. You're
it's like
looking
saying
at the actor.
Denzel is a character in this movie, and he's not Denzel. He's always Denzel. Pete
Yeah,
Davidson's
Robert De
always
Niro's always Robert De
exactly.
Niro.
And Pete Davidson's not going to be anything
so you
else.
hate Denzel and Robert
I
De Niro.
didn't say any of that. I'm just saying
Well,
that.
you saying
I'm
they
just
do
saying the
the
King of
same
Staten
thing?
Island is not a superhero or villain or whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. Of course, he was going to sell him out. It's what Pete Davidson would do.
And that's what Blackguard would do.
Yeah,
Perfect.
perfect casting. That is the Robert Downey Jr. of casting for Blackguard. I can't see anyone else playing Blackguard.
Captain Boomerang. Captain Boomerang.
Well, he was in the first,
Right.
And yeah, he was the shock. He was like,
I'll give you-
they're not playing around now. They're going to kill off people from the last one.
That must
So
have
was
made
his
Martin-
purpose.
Was that really that shocked you?
a little bit?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
He's actually kind of important in the comics, but him dying was like, oh man, that made Martin really happy.
Yeah, Martin hates you. Yeah, no, like, look, that's what that was. He served his purpose because he did all his shit in the first. We know the character already.
Okay.
The most we can from that last fucking movie. And so, yeah, his purpose was to show nobody's safe. Yeah, we'll kill them in the most brutal, humiliating ways. Boom.
I guess
So that was
I
his
didn't
purpose.
see it as nobody's safe because it's like, oh, he's just Boomerang Man. He should have died in the first one. I thought he did die in the first one.
Nobody died in the first one.
I thought the Aztec guy died.
He was the first. He was the example. He was the example. That's all he was. He was in there for like
himself up
5
with Mum Ra or
minutes.
something?
Also,
No.
the climby dude, the
Oh,
one that didn't get the kick-ass intro, so you didn't care about him.
Ironically, Kicking Wind or whatever is.
Oh, was it?
No,
the
Adam
Noose
Beach?
guy dies too. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
played by Kicking Wind.
Oh, no noose is good noose? Yeah, that guy.
Slipknot.
Hangman. Slipknot. there you go.
Slipknot, yeah.
No noose is good noose.
No nooses. Yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't get the kick-ass little intro with the
Because he was
title
only
card
in
or
it for
anything.
5 minutes.
Right.
But it sets you up to be like, yeah, he's not important. It doesn't
Right.
matter.
True.
This movie doesn't do that.
Right.
Really.
And
It
then
really does, yeah.
TDK. Okay, I like Nathan Fillion, just generally.
And that's a great, that shit's funny.
That was dumb. Yeah,
That was amazing.
you talk about comedy humor effect. That was funny. It's-
Yeah, you laughed. You know you did.
Well, no, because the arms are moving at normal speed. The arm
It has no
looks like
force.
an action figure.
Yeah.
right. It has no force. That's what it was. Why is he not punching him? It's just
Yeah, because your shoulders help with that.
them getting shot and him just on the ground like. That's funny. I
Right, so
enjoyed
that's
that.
his purpose.
There was a time in 2015 where everyone was like, Nathan Fillion needs to be Green Lantern.
Oh, they were pushing him for
Yeah.
everything.
He needs to be Nathan Drake.
Yeah,
He needs to
Nathan
be
Drake.
Everything.
And then he
Everything.
got old and fat, and now he ended up
I
being
still
the
love the
TDK.
guy.
Right. and then you got Michael Rooker. Hey, everybody.
That's just.
I'm
you
so
gotta have
scared of
some
everybody.
Michael Rooker, though.
It's just weird that he's in that blonde wig. It's just like, hey,
So-
let's get Michael Rooker in a blonde weird
Well, he
wig.
did
Is
it because of that. He just wanted to see James Gunn. He wanted to see Michael Rooker in a blonde wig.
Sure.
So when you're James Gunn, you can do that. If I was a director,
and
I'd
also,
put you
when
in a
you're going to
blonde
offer
wig.
Michael Rooker a huge check,
Right?
That
For, like,
also helped.
a
Yeah.
weekend of work.
right. Go to the beach,
Yeah, right.
sit in a cell, throw a ball around a little bit.
That's it. You can hang out if you want.
Right.
After
So
shooting.
we've got enough of our first impressions to fill it out between the three of us.
Right.
JJ, first thoughts, like, as you left the movie and was like, all right, this is my initial assessment of this movie.
My initial assessment, I was pretty high on it. I don't think I was as high on it as you two are, but yeah, I like this one obviously way better than the first one.
Yeah, let that just be said. I think we all do.
But yeah, this would probably I hesitate to say it would make my top 5 just watching it the one time.
Huh.
But it's scraping there. It's in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Me, like, talking about
Debbie
ranking.
Downer, what you got?
Ranking?
Yeah.
It's not top 10, but it's not bottom anything.
Oh,
It's-
we already know your number one's In the Heights, but continue.
No, I'm talking about movies? I'm talking about superhero movies.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, I meant for this year. For this
Oh,
year,
for
it's
this
in my
year?
top
Oh,
5.
for this year?
Yeah.
Haven't seen much. Yeah, it's top 5. If it's in the year, yeah.
Well, it's probably you've probably only seen 5
Exactly. So it made it, all right?
by default.
No, but it's
It depends where our cutoff is because we've had this conversation with TJ.
right.
Depending on where our cutoff is, it's still probably, if it's not top 5, it's definitely top 10.
Right. And if you're looking at the main squad's solid. I like them. I mean, that's the thing. You get rid of all the fat. You cut the fat off of those other characters, you know.
They serve their purpose, like I
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Right. For a cool opening scene.
Very
and then
cool
everything else
opening
is cool.
scene.
But from there, Marcos, like I said, I'm letting you guide this more so because I could talk about these guys, but you know more about all of this.
I don't
Does
know
it?
that much more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Thought that would be me, but all right.
I saw a meme that was it was James Gunn, and it was like, hey, wanted to see me make a good movie with a bunch of nobodies, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
Want to see me do it again? And that was this movie, like really outside. I think Harley Quinn and King Shark has been getting there because of Harley Quinn, but
The TV show, the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ironically, Harley Quinn's pulling her up,
Right.
pulling him up. But yeah, I'm not familiar with any of these. And then Edward, when he went through what Bloodsport can do, and it's like, yeah, they just made up shit for him to do this movie.
Yeah.
The thing was, Will Smith.
James Gunn did that also with Guardians of the Galaxy. Drax is Drax in name only.
Yeah, he really is.
Wait, what does Drax do? Oh, he's more violent?
He's not comical at all.
Right.
Like his shit, he has very depressing shit storylines. But no, like that's the thing.
Yeah.
He's great at doing that, and he can do that with anything. So yeah, any superhero team up movie. I mean, why would you not get James Gunn to do it? You know.
I mean, he was blacklisted from Disney for a little bit for like
until the whole cast was like, "Yeah, we're not doing anything." He almost got
canceled. Almost. Goddamn cancel culture's almost got him.
He was very close.
And then he was like, "I'm a comedian. I'm supposed to make disgusting jokes," and they weren't really aimed towards anybody generally. I don't think, right?
No, it was like dead baby rape jokes, stuff like that.
Yeah, like edgy, stupid nonsense that we all were guilty of. And if you say you're not, then you're probably 23.
Boring.
Yeah. I'm going with what he said.
Okay. I'll admit, I went and listened to the old Mexcellence podcast. I'm moving everything over to Anchor, so follow us on anchor.fm/themexcellence, where all our podcasts are.
Oh, nice.
But I was listening to the first episode of the Mexcellence, or at least one of the first ones, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get canceled for all of this. And it was not that it was like I wasn't saying anything bad, but I did talk about taking. I've made the joke already before, taking all the gay money. Like just being cool with the gay community so I can have their gay money. Yeah. Like I made that joke back then, but wasn't as sharp or tactful as I would do it now.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, this 24-year-old's fucking idiot. And so if anybody's like, yeah, you fucking dummy, you said this.
Oh, you mean like the OG?
Excellent.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about like my
before
first
the
couple.
Epstein Island arc.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah.
And mind you, the Epstein Island arc is about his good-ass chicken wings, one assumes. It makes Tommy laugh.
It was a dumb joke. It was funny.
It's a dumb joke. It doesn't need further explanation. If you want to go listen to it,
look it up. Yeah.
I can't. Never mind. I can't bring up this one. I talked to a guy who's building an app. I was giving him some feedback, and one of the things. Damn it, I can't say what it is. But I said whatever the program he was working on, I was like, that's going to get people hashtagged immediately, so don't do this.
Oh.
So I didn't say don't do it, but I just said, hey, it's going to run the risk of
jokes
jokes being taken out of context, being shared en masse. Yeah. And if you were to go back and do that to all of my old podcasts, there'd be some awful quotes in there. Without context, done. I'm done.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm done.
Oh, geez.
You're right. And mind you, everything past a certain time, it's like, you can be like, yeah, I'm irresponsible and dumb. James Gunn. Dead baby jokes? Really? It's irresponsible and dumb. Everyone in 2004 did that.
Yeah.
And if you say otherwise, then
go back and watch some shows like I did.
Watch Entourage.
Watch Entourage, and you'll be like, "Oh shit, that was."
But this movie gets its stars. It's crude. It's crass. It makes a lot of jokes.
Violent.
Extremely violent.
It subverts expectations too.
Yeah.
In what ways?
I didn't think that.
Idris Elba and his daughter. That whole setup with them at the beginning, that subverts your expectations.
Does it? Because I expected that. That's a black family. That's about right.
Yeah, one of your fucking main stars is yelling "fuck you" to your daughter for stealing a watch.
It happens every year at a family reunion. Are you serious? But what
Thanks
I was
for
gonna
the insight, Tommy. That's why we have you on the Mexcellence.
There you go. But what I was gonna say was the script was originally written with Bloodshot, right? Wait, no.
Deadshot.
There's too many of these motherfuckers. Okay, yeah. Deadshot. And so they just literally, he dropped out and they were like, quickly got
Really?
Idris Elba.
So he was supposed to come back.
Yeah. And instead of just, they were going to make Idris Elba.
Oh, man. He told Margot Robbie no. They were like a team for like.
Yeah, they probably had sex. I'm gonna.
Oh no!
I'm gonna speculate.
He wouldn't have cried the way that he did in that interview.
Yeah, he loves his wife, but Margot Robbie though.
Yeah, he's done a couple of movies with Margot.
Yeah, I'm not a cheater.
Before she was married, and so
I'm not a cheater or anything.
We don't. Yeah.
But Margot Robbie.
They have an open relationship. Remember?
Oh, that's right. If it's open, if it's agreed upon,
because she did her thing.
Yeah.
But
he got Harley Quinn. She got August. Whoever the fuck that is.
Oh, he's gonna be on the Surreal Life on VH1.
Oh my god,
it's bad. It was a bad situation. But anywho, he wrote it originally. It was literally just like a snap. They just changed the name basically, but it was going to be the same storyline because Will Smith had a daughter.
All right. Well, if not that scene, when they go to meet up with Rick Flag at the gorilla base.
Oh, that is very good.
It's Marco's favorite.
That is my favorite scene. That is one of my top 5 action scenes of this my entire life.
The pissing
really?
contest?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was funny.
Well, the effects are on point. The dialogue is great. That is all the highlights of this movie on display because you can. Marvel in general rolls out a 6 to an 8. Like it's just this is the formula.
Yeah,
this is what
we
you're
all
gonna
know
get.
the formula.
Exactly.
Yeah, it works.
And sometimes their dialogue is just like it's quirky when it doesn't need to be quirky.
Yeah.
And this was the right amount of like hate and sass for the entire movie. I was like, I loved it. Everyone is true to their character.
They're not beginning to end.
They're not bending Bucky's arm to be the funny sidekick. Like
no.
Right. Everybody was true, even in their actions. Like when Harley Quinn gets her scene in the middle, it's like, no, yeah, she would totally do that.
That's exactly.
I mean, yeah, that's the scene you're talking
She was
about.
more. Look, Harley Quinn was more Harley Quinn in this movie than she's been in any other movie she's been in.
Right. Okay. So there's a couple of people I want to go over because varying
It's a
people,
lot of 'em.
varying people had varying highlight points. Like
I
Harley
agree.
Quinn. Let's start with Harley Quinn because she's a big
We
one.
can.
I need to know: was it established in Harley Quinn the Emancipation of the Proclamation? Was those flowers in the background and the butterflies and stuff when she was doing her escape?
Yeah.
Was that set up as her like hallucination to nullify it?
It's to show what's in her head, how
Okay,
she sees
and they
things.
established that in Emancipation of Proclamation.
A little, not much.
Because I know that movie had a lot of flora. I hadn't seen that one.
It's a very colorful movie. It doesn't do that.
Okay,
really.
because
Yeah.
like
This
when
was a
flowers,
way of getting away from being worse than R is what it was. Like it hit
NC-17.
Yeah, they were aiming for that Kill Bill level. Like we need to find a way to edit this in a way that it's not too bloody.
well, because I mean, I like that sequence. It just was a little out of place. They set up to be in place.
It's basically supposed to represent how
right,
she sees
but the
world,
idea was
yeah.
I had that idea. People were asking how you can make a PG-13 Deadpool movie, and I was like, yeah, just make all the blood confetti. Like they did in this movie, kind of. They made them butterflies and flowers.
Yeah.
I thought you could make a legit Deadpool movie with confetti blood.
You kind of could if you just have a thing where he like has a screwdriver stuck in his head or something, and all he sees is confetti as blood.
yeah,
Like that would work in a Deadpool.
Right, yeah. So that was my thing. So when she's doing it really, she's like, charging with a gun and there's flowers exploding behind her.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's kind of a neat thing for the trailer. But
Yeah.
what does that fucking mean in this movie?
That's what it
It's the
means.
only it's the only psychedelic it's the only psychedelic part of the movie like that. It's the only one that takes that kind of flair. There's a couple of other cool shots and creative things like that, but
I
otherwise,
feel like there might have been some psychedelic Starro moments that got cut because this movie's already kind of long.
right.
Yeah,
It's long.
that's what knocks it down some points in my initial reaction.
Yeah.
Because I had to watch this like immediately after clocking out of work. So it's like, all right.
And that should not be how you feel about watching it.
It's
Right.
just like I need to get some food in me because I haven't eaten
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
I need to set everything up, like turn off the lights. I have to start watching movies with my headset now.
Yeah.
I'm figuring out that that's the better way for me to go because my apartment's pretty decently sized.
Yeah.
So if I get far enough away, like to the
Acoustics.
kitchen,
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
Oh shit! You need a sound bar.
Damn.
Idea for JJ's birthday out there, guys. It's coming up.
Sound bar. And
I
so,
think we all need one of those.
well, I need a bigger TV according to you.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely don't.
Fuck
need one
off.
for that.
That one
That's
actually.
putting rims on an '85 Buick.
I have a 32 inch. It doesn't have HBO Max. I had to stream it from my phone and it digitizes. Yeah, it's
dear
awful.
God.
This TV sucks. Like I don't regret buying it, but it fucking sucks.
should.
Sounds like you regret buying
A
it.
little bit. It was $70. No skin off my back.
Yeah.
But so Harley Quinn, good. I will say I did not like that one scene with, was it Gustavo or some shit like that, where they're talking about the guy who dies, the guy who
pretty
looks like
boy?
me.
Yeah.
No, the guy who looks like me, the chubby car driver.
Oh,
Milton.
Milton. I'm sorry, Gustavo. Milton.
Who said you look like Milton?
I saw myself in him.
No,
just a
Jesus.
chubby.
is that what you're into? Because he's just like, I'm here to help you guys.
Socks and sandals and shorts.
Of all the
Wait, wait, wait.
characters,
Who are we now?
Yeah,
you guys are probably the heroes.
Now that we're playing this game.
No, but the idea was like he's just a dude, right? He's a vaguely ethnic country dude wearing sandals and a t-shirt. It's like, what would happen if you went with the Suicide Squad? You'd fucking get lit up. I was like, yeah, that's kind of how it
hilarious,
happens.
man.
It's funny, but then
It's sad, but it's
5
funny.
minutes of like, oh, who's Milton? I don't know who Milton is. Milton. That's like Harley Quinn. Shut up.
She
This
annoyed
joke-
you. That's what she does.
I know, but it went a little long for my taste. And Polka Dot Man just loved him for some reason.
I love
more
Polka
so.
Dot Man. He
Well,
was
that's why I wanted to bring it to
has
him.
your sensibilities. I'm like,
totally
oh
has
man,
your
he was here to help us. Oh my god, poor Milton.
Well, that's why. But that's the transition for me to talk about Polka Dot Man.
Was he your favorite character?
No.
I would be okay if he
no,
was.
I liked him a lot. My favorite character was the one that was clearly going to win the movie from the beginning. We'll get to them in a little bit.
That one's mine.
Yeah,
also.
but Polka Dot Man, I mean, we all were really introduced to him in the Lego Batman.
Oh,
movie.
he was. I didn't see
I was about
Lego
to say,
Batman.
you brought up like there's not a lot of trippy mind stuff. His mom thing.
Well, no,
His mom and his polka dots in general is
Well,
trippy as hell.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
psychedelic is what I was looking for.
That's pretty psychedelic.
No, it's just colorful and nice.
It's pretty.
Him seeing his mom is pretty sick.
Him seeing his mom is more mental deficiency, which it fits with. That's why the Harley Quinn thing wasn't so out of place, but it was more psychedelic in that way.
Yeah.
But I did like Polka Dot Man a lot. Lego Batman movie, as I said, Tommy. He was introduced as one of like the shitty side characters that they were making fun of, and they make him.
He's the ultimate like joke villain,
right? But like, but ketchup mustard guys or condiment man or whatever still exists in the world. I learned that from the Lego movie.
Yeah.
And this guy has been retconned in a way where he is super fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, okay, my mom was a scientist, wanted to make me and my brothers and sisters a superhero. I got infected with a fucking interdimensional disease.
Yeah.
And it
fucks
manifests
me up if I don't expel it twice a day.
Right. And it manifests in these fucking burnable plasma discs that I can just
float
fucking
like
yeet at
feathers,
everybody.
yeah.
Right. That's awesome. And the fact that he gets all weird and bulgy and disgusting when he doesn't expel them, that's cool too.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's good, that's just generally a good person, just kind of like reluctant and sad because he's got this fucking disease.
Like clearly didn't want to live at the beginning of the movie.
Right. But
Yeah.
his pain is it's a pain.
It's
miserable
understandable,
life,
yeah.
right? But like the idea is like, yeah, fucking Milton's fucking great.
He loved Milton.
Right. He's like, yeah, he was here the whole time. Like he's just more
You're
personable.
like, you
he's,
fucking assholes.
he's a real person with real fucking trauma. So the
Yeah.
fact that, I mean, they made a joke of it, like his mom being everyone he sees.
Yeah.
He's dancing with his partying with his mom and shit.
Yeah.
That's funny. I liked him a lot.
In that little bit, he's in here, what, maybe 15 minutes if you totaled all his scenes.
I would say 20.
Maybe 20.
Yeah,
Somewhere
he's
close.
in there a lot.
You know him. You know that character. Perfect.
Right.
And you love that fucking character.
But you know a guy like that. Just a schlub
Well,
who's kind of sad.
It's
and
sad.
Something happened
Yeah.
to him and just like,
like,
yeah,
fuck,
it's
man,
fine.
that's
Like,
so rough.
It may
Yeah.
have been like a mom, it may have been like a girlfriend broke up and they truly
Yeah,
love.
but
and
either way, for that character, if you have to relate him to another character, another person you know that character
Right.
and you fucking care in that small tidbit in a movie where there's 12 other people.
Right.
Like, he does that great. And literally all of them have that.
Right.
And yeah, like I said, if it's 2 lines, somehow he makes it to where like they shine like a son of a bitch in those 2 lines, and you care one way or another. Either you laugh if they die, or you care if something happens to them. Because as it goes on, you start to care about all of them, very much so. And this is a movie almost like a slasher movie, to where it was like, oh no, anybody could die here. Like we don't give a shit.
Right.
Everybody but Harley Quinn. Basically, we knew she wasn't gonna fucking die.
Right. My only problem with that idea though was that I don't care about any of these people because
How the fuck?
well
not?
no because you can like them for a movie, but once you establish that everybody's can fucking die,
Yeah.
then I think people shut themselves off a little bit to everybody.
I
A
didn't.
little bit.
I don't.
I didn't. This movie kind of forces you not to do that.
I mean, you can though. I think.
I don't.
If you like, because look at of all these people, right? Everyone, half these people die right off the bat. Cool.
We don't know.
We don't know them. We don't care.
Yeah.
They have, like you said, they have enjoyable moments. If
Yeah.
they die, they're fine.
Right.
The movie then goes, okay, so that's on the table. There's characters from the old movie that most people don't like, and there's people that are new that you're getting to know.
Yeah.
And the fact that some of these people die, it's like, oh, I only knew him for a half hour. Okay, that's fine. I didn't really care about them really before because they're all B tier superheroes. And so even the time you spend with them, if they die, it goes, oh, that's unfortunate, and then you move on.
Not me.
You're not really. So
You heartless bastard.
who got hurt really bad? Who hurt you really bad in this movie?
Everyone who died after the fuckers who died on the beach, honestly.
And we'll spoil that last because we still got more characters to go
Yeah.
over. Ric Flair. Anybody care about Ric Flair?
Rick Flag.
Okay. Did anybody really care about him?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Very much.
Yeah.
I thought everyone
He
hated
was
him in the
probably
first
like
one.
my 3rd favorite character. That was the first one. The first movie sucks, and he sucked in it.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he sucked in it.
He did, and then they made him actual Rick Flag in this, even with the yellow T-shirt. Like, that's Rick
What
Flag.
is his main thing?
Really, just being an action guy, but they made him a funny, charming action guy here.
Okay.
They completely redeemed that character the way you like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, because he was just normal action guy.
But he was the straight man, the leader.
Idris Elba was friends with him by the end of it. So
Well, they
it's
were
like-
friends already.
but they were drinking and having a palling around and shit like that. So
well, Harley was friends with him. Everyone loved Rick.
right. Okay, then you got Idris Elba that we kind of skipped over him real
Main
quick,
characters,
but
of course you're gonna like
he's
him.
fine. He's Idris Elba.
You like Idris Elba.
You like Idris Elba.
Yeah.
You have any thoughts about
You
any
need
of
a
these
lead
characters?
man here.
What?
Any thoughts about any of these characters?
No, I'm letting
Idris
you guys
Elba?
have your little debate.
JJ, any thought of these characters so far that we've
You
mentioned?
love them all, right, JJ?
The Idris Elba suit's the one from Dead Space. That's all I got.
It's supposed to be based on Alien, I think, is what I was reading online.
Dead Space is Aliens.
Okay.
Yes, all Dead Space really is Alien. Yeah.
Actually, his gun also kind of reminds me of like the plasma cutter, the main weapon in Dead Space.
I love the effects of his gun throughout.
Oh,
Yeah, I
every
did
little
too.
piece is just an extension.
That
And
Tony Stark shit.
Well, the main one, the little main one that he starts off with before he final bosses it.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
you with the spinning.
right. Okay. And then now we can go to, I want to say, my favorite of the team.
Did you cover Peacemaker?
No, we're getting him last.
Okay.
Actually, well, let me go one, and then another.
Right.
King Shark.
He's Groot. He's Groot and Hulk mixed in one character.
He's chubby, cute
He's
Groot.
adorable.
He eats people.
I have an ex who's obsessed with sharks, and I know for a fact she's obsessed with King Shark.
Yeah, he's a thick daddy like me. I might go with as King Shark for Halloween.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I don't know how it's gonna work. I'll figure it out. I mean, I just get to wear shorts and be kind of pudgy and wear the
Get a
suit.
shark head.
I just get a shark head.
And if anyone ever wondered what a Street Sharks movie would look like, there you go.
All right, but now we're gonna go to my MVP. The Mexican ladies that help the fucking cool ladies. I'm kidding, no. Fucking Ratcatcher 2, man.
She was my favorite.
Once you learn
love
that she can control rats, I'm like, yeah, she's gonna win the movie. And then they kept not using her power like throughout the whole movie. I'm like, when are
Well,
they
Idris
gonna
Elba's
use
afraid
her?
of rats.
Right.
They had a deterrent to use it. There's a plot reason for it. I'm loving that plot matters in this
Me
movie.
too. That's my
This movie is very well written.
super well written.
If nothing else, this movie is very well written.
It was
The story
thought
is
out
very
and it was
written.
well written.
Right. Thought out. I'll say, yeah, at the very least, thought out.
It was
It
well
was
written.
well written. It was well.
I don't think it was
written.
written in some places.
Oh,
I think they gave him some leeway to improvise.
You write a movie then, Sammy.
I never said I could.
You write a movie
That's what
then.
film criticism is.
Are you taking shots at the dialogue here?
No shit, the dialogue is excellent. The pacing is excellent.
We'll talk about the pacing. I'm not saying it wasn't.
We'll get
I'm
to
not
it.
saying the pacing was bad. I'm just saying some things about it later.
Okay.
But no. Once I learned Ratcatcher 2, once she was like, "Yeah, I can control rats," I'm like,
Game
yeah.
over.
Yeah, she could just hoard everything because rats are everywhere and they're fucking vicious and humans fear them
Right.
generally. And depending on how many there are, and apparently fucking Moldova, Spanish country,
Didn't surprise me.
Sierra Madre or whatever, is made of rats.
Yeah,
So
that's what keeps the island up.
right, right. So I'm
Rat-based
like,
economy.
right. And so I was like, all right. Like once she's allowed to do that, I knew it was coming from the moment they said it. So like that's why the finale was like, I know this is gonna happen. I called it. It's dope that I'm seeing it.
It didn't tear you up a little bit.
Taika Waititi. Oh, child, we're all gonna be rats one day.
With a completely different accent.
Yeah, I don't know. That should be Lucky Charms. I don't know why the fuck they're fucking Irish in wherever she's from.
Portugal.
She's Portuguese? Is that what
Yeah.
was that supposed
She is
to
in
be?
real life also.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's fucking great. She's jolly.
so fucking charming.
She's
and
a fucking
just
millennial.
sweet.
And
yeah.
she's cute. And apparently, I mean, she's all dirtied up here.
Yeah.
But someone on TikTok was like, yeah, she's super fine too.
Yeah, she's
And
like a model.
Yeah. That's not the point.
No, it's not. She's just an
Yeah.
amazing character.
That's like a great find for James Gunn because that's like the second or third time he's just picked a random person to be in his movie.
yeah, and it's worked out pretty well. Like she's gonna be a star for sure from this. 'cause
Wasn't Nebula a model too, or
no,
not
no,
Nebula?
no. Mantis.
Mantis.
Yes,
that's who
I
it was.
believe so.
Who's also in this movie?
Yeah, and
That's
no one
right.
noticed
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
Literally, no one. There's a whole article about how no one noticed.
Yeah, that's Ratcatcher too.
Yeah.
Daniela
You know, she's beautiful.
Melchior, perhaps?
Yeah,
Good,
Danielle
good
Melchior.
Lord. What the fuck? Never mind. It's not. It's always about looks. I hate that
Yeah,
sometimes
don't
it's
make
that
it
way.
her especially because she killed it.
But you want to know who's even sexier than that? John fucking Cena. That man is buff as shit.
I already know it's-
You see him in his tighty whities.
They have a whole extra long shot of of his penis in the tighty whities, and they pan up. Yeah,
Didn't need to see all that, but it did.
it's for the fans of
Well, I
John
couldn't
Cena
see all that.
apparently.
Oh my jeez. JJ, stop it.
Stop setting them up.
You're doing it to
It
yourself.
hurts so bad. He's fucking smuggling avocados, that motherfucker. But his character.
Marco's favorite character,
Marco's
I
favorite.
believe.
Well, yeah, because you're America.
That's not why. It was just he has the funniest lines and the best delivery of those lines. Like
Also the best kill.
yeah,
Yeah.
Which was his best kill?
Was it the compression?
no one likes to show off unless it's dope as fuck.
Oh, the best one. Yeah. I've seen those memes all day.
But yeah, no. So, and he's getting his own damn series.
Yeah.
They literally brought him back. Like he was written off the movie at a certain point, and they were like, "No,
He's too fucking good." Yeah, it's money to be made. Yeah.
But yeah, this guy. I mean,
McMahon came in and was like, "You bring my boy back."
Did you guys understand he was going to be the heel turn? Did you expect it?
I didn't.
No."
John Cena doesn't heel turn. No one expects that shit.
That's why I was subvert expectations. Yeah.
The place where I kind of noticed it, stab. Stab.
Oh no, that was hilarious.
Right. It was funny, but it's like, oh yeah, I kind of
This
get
dude
where
doesn't give a fuck. Yeah.
I kind of get where this methodology is going. He's like, I will piss freedom and I'll eat all the dicks in the world for peace, right?
Yeah, you knew that was gonna come back around.
Right. And I was like, okay, I didn't think Amanda Waller was gonna be behind it. I thought he was just gonna be.
Absolutely knew.
I don't know the comics. I assume that's from the comics.
She's in the
she
last
always
movie.
has an
She's the best
ulterior
part of the
motive.
last movie.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, she even pulled out her acting chops in this one too.
Viola Davis ain't got to do much.
Stand down! I was like, oh shit, Viola Davis Oscar nomination.
As a fan of black actors, I was very happy to see her and Idris Elba on screen. I don't know if they've even done a movie together before. So yeah.
Is this the first time we've seen a Mexican actor in a superhero movie?
Who was it?
Mexican.
The general is Mexican.
Oh, bad guy.
yeah. Actual Mexican.
Yeah, an actual
Yeah.
Mexican.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
They made him
think
fucking
so.
Fidel Castro. God damn it.
They did. They really
Made him
did.
Fidel Castro. He has one of the fucking saddest lines as spoken by the star.
What?
Yeah, I was just floating in the clouds looking at the stars.
Oh, the starfish, yeah.
Fuck,
Oh,
motherfucker.
Starro. Even you feel bad for that villain. Like,
I did
damn.
feel bad for Starro because I mean it's like he was gonna get exploded. You knew he wasn't gonna make it off the island.
Yeah.
This was not a movie that was gonna kill everybody. I didn't think.
Oh, it wasn't.
They killed a lot of people.
Killed a shitload of
The fucking
people.
star. We all knew that the people who got the stars in their face were all dead anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
it was okay for them to just get rid of them.
get rid of them with extreme prejudice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anybody else we're missing? I think
No.
that's
We
everybody.
can talk about Peter Capaldi if you want, but
oh, yeah. The
Oh,
thinker.
Brainiac or whatever.
The thinker.
yeah.
Thinker.
Brainiac is Marvel.
Similar character. No, same universe.
Jesus Christ, how many thinking guys are there?
A lot.
All right.
We-
So
There's at
MODOK.
least 5 Brainiacs.
Who was Green Lantern's villain with
the big brain.
big fucking head?
Oh yeah,
I forgot.
I
who
forgot
it is.
his name, but yeah, it's a lot. We can do this all day. It's like 5 categories of superheroes and supervillains.
Doesn't the Hulk also have a dude that's big brain?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that guy who was in the actual movie.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the movie. He had brain juice leaked on him, and he's
Yeah.
like, "My brain's big," and he's never come
Blah,
back.
blah, blah, blah. I'm sure he will at some
He'll be in
point.
Shang-Chi. Like,
Yeah, they're just throwing everybody in that one.
Why the fuck not? But no, I mean, I thought it was a good movie. Actually, that was the part I want to bring up then. If
Yeah.
we're going to talk about it being a good movie and pacing and things like that,
Right.
I don't know if I was a fan of the time flashbacks and forwards. I don't know if I like that.
The 3 days earlier.
3 days earlier, 2
things,
days back.
2
Meanwhile,
hours
otherwise,
prior, yeah. That's always risky to do. But
and
it's a good thing to keep. It's a pacing, tool, and it's a
Right.
good thing to keep interest. And sometimes it backfires if you do it too much. He was very close to doing it.
It's very
too much. He was
close. Where
to
it was
yeah.
that last one where they did where, oh man, they set off the explosion too early. Fuck, battle, and
Yeah.
then like, oh, a few moments before, and then it's like, oh, we got to set up these bombs.
Yeah.
Okay.
To me,
I
that was
think-
the scene that slowed the movie down.
Yeah,
a
I
little bit,
was
yeah.
like, God, you had such a good thing going.
Yeah.
You had this real thing. He's got a gun in her face. He already did the turn. Oh, now we got to hang out with King Shark and meet his little squiggly friends.
Yeah, it does slow it.
I mean, you are right about everything that y'all are saying, but I understand kind of like it was like the eye of the hurricane. It was like, for 1 second, let's be whimsical and cute. And it's like, no, wait, this isn't the movie to be whimsical and cute. Those are like man-eating fish on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to do something for the kids, Marco.
Which I mentioned
The
kids should not be
kids.
watching this fucking
We had a whole
movie.
thing today with that.
Yes,
I
we
would let
did.
my kids watch this movie.
Yeah, it's
That's
totally
why you
fine.
don't have kids.
It's no. That's not it.
Yeah, it is, because if the choices you make lead to your kids watching this movie, then that's leading through a woman
My
you will
dad-
not have.
My dad would let me watch this movie.
Right.
Most dads would probably let their kids watch this movie.
This is a totally
This
good
is-
dad movie. Like,
This is
really.
Lethal Weapon. This is Die Hard.
People's
with
faces don't melt off in
Have
Lethal
you
Weapon.
not seen- it's violent as shit.
It's violent as shit, but it's 80s violent as shit.
And I think
I
that's
saw-
more realistic than fucking starfish being stuck to someone's face and then getting pulled off.
That's more graphic, though. It's
Graphic
more violent.
doesn't mean that the kids are going to register that as, oh, God,
Kids are going to
nightmares.
register someone's face getting ripped off by a starfish.
Have you seen the shit they watch? Again, perfect
Yeah,
example.
it's all Jake Paul. They saw a dead body for real. So the fuck what?
Like I said, I have friends who let their children watch Walking Dead, season 1 to now. The kids are fine.
Okay, so that means
Kids
that
have
they've
never had
aged like
nightmares.
12 years and they're fine by the time Negan comes around.
Because their parents have talked to them. They're very tight-knit and open with the kids. They've talked to them. It's a thing. It's a trust. They know it's a...
If you go back like 100 years, like it's like you grew up on stories of Billy the Kid shooting people in the back.
You went to hangings, Marco.
Yeah.
That was a family event.
Right. You go back and you wonder why they're all fucked up and weird and why
give you
they
that
beat their
one.
children. Right?
That wasn't a great example.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, violence is part of our society. It's
Oh,
just,
it's big time. But that's
yeah.
like parents don't... We had a whole thing about this. Parents don't give a fuck about violence. They care about titties
Right.
and
Yeah.
pubes. As long as you don't show those things. My parents didn't really give a shit. My parents would have let me watch Suicide Squad, minus that scene where there are a few boobs.
And I didn't even notice. I feel bad that I didn't even notice that there was boobs in a movie.
It's 2020. They don't do that anymore.
Other than not.
It's very rare to see boobs in movies
Right,
anymore.
like gratuitous
Yes.
anyway.
The internet killed boobs.
No. The internet just devalued them slightly.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, it's kind of funny. I've always had this theory, and this is a dumb theory I've had going a couple years back, that our kids are going to cycle back to like 1950s Puritan kids. Like they're, like the Beatles, like they have that song "I Want to Hold Your Hand."
Yeah.
They're gonna be listening to shit like that. I think we're gonna get so gross and so violent that it's gonna be counterculture to be pure.
No.
And so they're
It'd be
gonna be
hard, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna
That
happen.
would be dumb
That
as
would be
shit.
t-
It
So it's
would,
got-
what are you talking about? Everything
Let me
we
tell you
did was
something.
dumb as shit.
Let me
But
tell
it
you-
was cool at least.
Yeah, but it was cool. No, it was cool to us, Marcos. Jinko jeans are not cool, but they were
I
cool.
never
They gotta
thought
make
they
a
were
comeback. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
I never thought those were cool.
What did you think was
We made
cool?
fun of the one person that wore Chico.
What do you wear, Marcos?
Like, that's
You wear-
not going to age well.
I'm just saying.
Anything that was a staple of fashion, because my dad is old fashioned. Like I wore Wranglers and cowboy boots, which is like it's not great, but I can still wear
It's
that no matter.
timeless,
Yeah.
So you had preventative measures. That's fine. The worst I had was spiked gelled hair, and I looked like a fine
We've seen
lesbian at
younger
times.
pictures
I've never
of
seen
you.
him with spiked jailed
I don't
hair.
wanna
though.
Oh, have you
that
not?
shit. Did
No.
My Guy Fieri picture, you
didn't
haven't
have
seen that?
the puka shell? You
Not
lived
the
in
puka shell.
California.
Wasn't allowed.
Why?
It just didn't. My dad was like, "Nah, you're not wearing that."
Thank God for him. Yeah. He would have. He totally would have.
I think I might have had the wristband. It might have been
That
gifted
wasn't
to
great
me.
either.
It wasn't great either.
What kind of wristband? You can't just say
The puka shell wristband.
Oh.
Yeah, with like the thread and the
The
shells.
funny thing is, like, all those things are like $5 at PacSun. It's like you didn't really lose or gain much, like, for wearing that, in my
And yet,
opinion.
you didn't live in California.
Exactly. Well, yeah, it was not even like a real thing. It was just gifted because it was cheap, right? It's $5, right, from the
It's a
beach
souvenir.
somewhere. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I almost
Somebody
had
watched the OC for Sam and was like, "Here you go."
Yeah, right.
I almost had bleached blonde hair like the goddamn Backstreet Boys, and my dad was like, "No, I draw the
Again, you
line."
need to buy that man extra Father's Day
Oh yeah,
gifts.
I wanted a visor with the spiked hair through the visor, like the golf
Oh,
visor. You
you
remember those?
motherfucker.
It's funny because you put all
You
this
would've been
cringe on
such
me.
a
I'm like,
douche.
all that would have.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right? No, I avoided it, which is why I could talk shit on
I
it.
kind of wish you did it so we had pictures.
You're right. No, the Guy Fieri picture's good enough for most people.
Where is it?
I gotta see. It's
Of
on
course
my
you
phone
lose that
somewhere.
one.
No, it's around. It's on social media. I just gotta find it. But why were we talking about this at the first?
I don't know.
I lost track of
Because
it.
you said that the Puritan
Oh, the kids.
age-
Oh, the
kids
Puritans.
were-
Right.
No, and I was gonna
Make
mention-
it pure, but the kids aren't gonna want to watch this shit no
Yeah,
more.
I was going to say, hey, one movie has been very accurate when it comes to predicting the future, and that is the great movie Demolition Man. And I figure same thing's going to happen. We're going to get tickets for cursing. He's right. I'm with them.
Nah.
It's going to get...
There was
Society will
I will,
collapse
I
to the
will
point
live
to
with
where we
Dennis
have...
Leary in the sewers. And
Eat rat burgers. Yeah. Eat a rat burger.
what
They
happened
were
when
good.
Stallone ate the rat burger?
He
It's
loved
like,
it.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Best movie in years.
See, I'm just saying that they're gonna
Sammy's going to be eating at Taco Bell.
they're gonna start seeing the shit that we're like watching, and they're gonna be like, "It's so fucking over the top and boring. I don't want this anymore."
I just think outrage, just whatever the button is, it switches. Because I would not have guessed that Little Nas would have pissed off religious people in 2020.
Oh, they hate him.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. But they're raising kids, and those kids are gonna be weird Puritans, and then there's gonna be people that think that over the top violence like this is gonna be fucking passe.
It just switches.
I feel like we're already there.
Like in 5 years, we'll probably be at a point where people are just having sex in public, and it's like this will piss someone off.
Very European.
Yeah. And then 5 years past that, it's going to be like we're bringing back dueling. We're punching each other in the face. Sex in public, that's dumb now. We're punching people in the face now.
We're building actual coliseums again.
Actual combat.
Yeah, I mean, actual coliseums is higher on my list than any of that other shit you were talking about.
Fuck it.
No, but they don't want the titty. So there's gonna be no titty, but there will be coliseums.
Yeah.
If
Women
you're-
will be covered from neck to ankle, but you will get your coliseums.
Man, this is very like Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, it's
What do you think Texas is?
That shit's gonna be.
Found it, by the way.
Your Handmaid's Tale is gonna be something that actually happens.
JJ, what's your favorite scene in this movie?
Yeah,
It's a lot of great ones.
It's a lot of great ones.
There are a lot of really good ones.
Yeah.
Tommy, what is your favorite? Well, JJ thinks
My favorite, the pissing contest was quite good.
that's my favorite.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be mine. I feel like I'm missing one. I feel like pissing contest is second. It's one I'm missing.
That pissing contest is what the level of violence that Expendables needed to be, and that's why I threw away all those movies.
Expendables a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we get so many movies that are like this, like Fast and Furious is like, that movie's a joke now compared to this level of action.
Yeah.
And it's not even just that it's gratuitous violence. It's the fact that it is edited well. The effects look great.
Yeah.
Like,
They look really good. I'd say my favorite scene is the last battle with Starra.
Yeah, I there was something very.
It riled me up. It was like,
there was
yeah,
something
guys, go.
very 80s about it. The 90s movie where it's just like, all right, this is the battle.
This is it, yeah.
Here we go. And the fact that they did kill off fucking Polka Dot Man. They let him fucking die. He's like, I'm a superhero.
He died a hero.
Right, I'm a superhero. And then
It's
whack.
flat, yeah.
And I was like, oh no.
Yeah, you liked him, right?
Okay. No, but that was it. It was like, oh no.
That's kind of the effect he wanted you to have. You're
Yeah.
still watching a comedy, so you
Right.
shouldn't be completely down. I think you had the right amount of, oh, fuck. All right, let's go finish
Right.
it.
Rat
And
Cats
that's
2.
If she would have died, I would have been like, oh, no.
Well, no, I would have been like, she didn't fucking do anything. I would have been mad just because she didn't do anything.
Yeah,
She didn't
she
do
was
anything
good.
for the entire movie at all.
Because she didn't want to freak out Idris Elba.
But she didn't make that clear, it seemed.
Just her character. Like, she cared about him, he cared about her.
she cares about everyone.
If
She cared
cares
about the
fucking
dude trying
King
to
Shark
eat her.
She didn't care. That he was
Yes.
about, she said if she gambles on love, then that is, dying is worth all that beautiful shit.
I will say towards the note of what Sam is complaining about, that everything that makes this movie, there's a lot of things, a long list of things that make this movie awesome, but when you compare it to other comic movies, it doesn't have the heart. Like even
Whoa.
even Taika Waititi's movement,
Jesus Christ, Taika Waititi.
whatever, doesn't have, like, that scene isn't close to you didn't have your father, boy, but I'm damn proud of you. Like that Guardians of the
daddy.
Galaxy. You didn't. All right. Well, that's
I love that scene. To
But I'm
me,
just
that
saying-
scene didn't have that.
No, honestly,
To me, this had that more than that scene.
no.
You think so?
Oh,
really?
absolutely.
I thought that Taika Waititi on top of a church with his daughter overlooking a city was actually very Disney-esque.
Oh, super Disney.
It was just like, but in this movie, it just didn't make no
Okay.
fucking sense.
Let me put it in another way. It didn't have the feels that Logan has.
well, that was a whole. Well,
I understand Logan's on another tier, but
Right.
Logan did that or X-Men did that for 3 or 4 different movies. Like, even for the Wolverine being a bad movie, like, his PTSD in the Wolverine is like,
Yeah.
I
But
feel this.
Again, that was a character we followed for a decade.
That's true.
And this is one movie for characters we've never fucking heard of. And to me, it was more her than Taika Waititi. Like the Taika Waititi little tidbit they put in there, I'm like, okay, that kind of wraps up her little flashback thing she was having. Super great. But it was just her fact that she gets to save her friends, and that kind of made her cry because she loves her friends and she saves a fucking day, and she did exactly what she said she was going to do.
And
She's like, oh,
Javelin
no, I'm going
Man
to get you out
did
here alive.
nothing. Or Harley Quinn just stabbed him in the eye.
Flirted with, Starro.
Yeah, Starro. I was going to say, it's Harley
They-
Quinn.
they probably-
you said that rat catcher won for everybody and saved
Yes.
everybody.
Well, that's something Harley Quinn would do. She thought it was the right thing to do.
I know, but it's just like, okay, so Harley Quinn, she let the rats get in the eyeball, which
They would have
eventually
did it
got to
anyways,
anyway.
yeah.
I don't think they would have made it to the eyeball without that stabbing.
It was a good opening.
Yeah.
If a javelin could have
It's a magic javelin, Sam.
Yeah.
They didn't establish it was magic. He never used it.
If it's the only thing he has, of course it's is the boomerang magic?
It was
yeah.
golden with old inscription on it. You didn't think it was?
No, it didn't glow. It didn't like.
It did glow.
It glowed a little bit.
Totally glow.
Yeah.
You didn't even pay attention
God,
to the
were you awake in this movie? Were you awake?
I was awake, and it was dumb and boring and stupid.
It
No,
was
this movie was too
amazing.
smart for you.
It was way over his
Oh,
head.
he used his ammo against Bullet Club.
This movie is
Yeah.
for idiots and morons. And for children like this, they would not want to watch it.
Well, that kid doesn't deserve it. Nice shirt, by the way, jackass.
I have that shirt. I can pull that shirt out right now. You go
Why do you
fuck
still
yourself.
have that shirt?
Because it stayed
Burn
in my,
that
it
shit.
stayed in my closet.
Why?
Because
For
it
your
was
Guy Fieri costume years later?
it still fits loosely.
Loosely.
Look how big it is on me.
Why did
Look,
you admit that on air that you still own that shirt?
Oh, because I put it in my childhood closet. I never used that closet, so it just collected dust for years until I was like, wait a minute, I saw this photo again. I was like, I have that shirt. Shh.
That's not that
It's like a superhero dusting off his own uniform.
How old are you?
12, 11 or 12.
Yeah, that's
12.
not bad for being 12.
Yeah, but look at the Skechers that are size 13 and way too big.
What
the black
year,
socks.
You were 12. What
This
year
is sixth
was it?
grade. This is sixth grade.
So like
This is me graduating sixth grade right here.
So like
Middle school.
2004-ish.
2002. It's right there.
Oh, I can't see that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
2002.
2002.
Sixth grade. Sixth grade graduation day.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, for 2002.
Yeah, but the
that's
spike tear,
acceptable, I
that's
suppose.
proto spike
All
tear.
of
It
it's
ended up getting
acceptable,
worse.
honestly, for
It's
2002.
kind of actually kind of sad that like your only embarrassing pictures are from like middle school. Like,
Oh,
what
no.
does high school Sammy look like?
Oh, just like a dork?
I don't think we've seen high school.
You've never seen
Sammy.
Yeah, you have.
Have we?
I shared pictures.
we tried to do a top 5 high school, and he was like, "No."
He was like,
"The
"Never."
dark chapters."
Yes.
No, I didn't do anything cool in high school. That was the thing. I was lame and weak and stupid.
I was.
So what the hell? So middle school, you were cool apparently.
He was the mayor of Flavortown.
Yeah, how could he not be?
Excuse me, I was the comptroller of Flavortown. I wasn't quite mayor yet. Here, I have pictures of me in high school. I have like a photo album I can pull up real
So
quick.
like clearly, your middle school years were great.
Well, no, middle school I played like football, and I knew a lot of the people there. It was
So
was
you
a
had
weird
to move schools, I assume.
That
for
was a
high
weird
school.
time. Middle school, middle school was fine. I don't think about it too much now.
So not that great.
It's just whatever, right?
Kind of a blip.
Kind of a blip. It's 2 years in California. So do you guys do middle school 6, 7, 8?
7, 8.
So we do 7,
Yeah,
8. Yeah.
7, 8.
So man, all these pictures are super low res because they're from like an old
Those old
MySpace.
digital fucking thing. All of them I look terrible.
Oh, jeez.
Here, this one's not bad. Where'd
I
he
want
go?
to see the terrible ones.
You can see the.
No,
the
I think he means the image is terrible.
Oh.
Not he looks terrible.
I look.
sure he does,
I
too.
look goofy, but it looks like me. So this is me and Mr. Aikita's class.
I swear to God, I
junior year.
thought you were him at first. God damn, Sam. No, you grown a little bit into your face.
A little bit. Yes, I'm an old Japanese man.
No, you kind of look like a Mexican Adam Sandler right there.
Ooh, tally hoo hoo. Hoo. All right.
Okay.
And then this is me senior year in photo class.
That looks like a mugshot.
Yeah, it's just
I would have hung
me.
out with you back then.
Yeah, I was a dork.
I would have trusted that. Sam.
one
It's college Sam I
Dude,
don't
look
trust.
how big his bags are already. Like he's not even gone through college.
He's gone through a
staying-
lot. Being a virgin's tough. Hey,
Hey, but you know what I didn't do when I was that age?
What?
Get stabbed in the hand. By
I was getting laid, so it was fine.
That's a fair trade.
That was a fair for a teenage boy. That is a fair trade. So.
I mean, I've gotten stabbed in the head and without getting
For
laid.
less.
I bet if I was like a magical genie and I went to Sam, you can get laid, but you need to give me your hand right now.
Do it.
You would have totally done it.
No, that hand is for pointing at friends. Look at that one.
He'd do that today.
I need. These.
Oh, he would.
I need these hands.
They still function.
Wait, I need to give them up. Are you talking about getting
Just stab. Just a
Yeah.
stab.
Yeah.
through? Like
Just a little
Christ?
prick, and then
Yeah.
you get to
As
give
much
your
as
prick.
I got, it's gonna leave a mark forever. It's gonna
Ice
get
pick.
in there.
Ooh, no.
It's gonna get in
That's
there.
actually better.
It's better. Yeah.
No, I don't want to get stabbed for panani.
No, I mean, I had a lot of it though when we dated. The girl we dated for a while.
Yeah, I know,
bro,
and
yeah.
she still causes you trouble to this day.
Sort of, kind of. Not. I mean, I don't let her, but
Yeah, but like, it's not a
She would if I
stigmata. It's
let
not
her.
like his hand bleed every time she.
yeah, when she's near, like, oh fuck, they have to run. No, it's not
That's like the
that.
one thing you bring up with your worst stories. You're like, yeah, I got stabbed by a chick. Every chance you get, you talk about it.
Because it's a cautionary thing. Because I don't want any of you to get stabbed.
Oh, thank you. So you wouldn't want that for me.
If it depends on what you get for it.
Oh, I would be getting exactly what you got for it.
It wasn't terrible.
He gets 3 getting laid tokens.
Like a subscription. You know.
It's not like fucking Chuck E. Cheese, man. Like, it's not going to work like that.
It is. Instead of whack-a-mole, it's stab a motherfucker.
I don't know if I'd want to make that trade. That is not a good
If you-
press the button, don't press the button.
I'm not
type
trying
of-
to be, that guy, but I mean, back then, if you would have seen her and you were, if it was all the same thing, hell, if you probably saw it now, you're like, ah.
If it was Harley Quinn, maybe. She did shoot a
she
motherfucker
kinda,
after
she-
she bedded him in this movie.
She did.
That was fun. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, she
Her
had
whole
very Harley
processing.
Quinn tendencies now that you bring that up.
Me?
No, her.
Oh, her.
Yeah, Stabby McGee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Now you put it that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps.
Tons of red flags, speaking of Harley Quinn. But
Speaking of Ric Flair, I mean Red Flag, I mean
Rick
Red Fox, I
Flag.
mean Rick Flag.
Thank you.
I threw in a Red Fox in there for you. But, all right, guys, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything else you want to bring up about this
we
movie.
just need to give our final
Right.
Rating.
Yeah.
which we will be tweaking since I don't know how great we did with the format tonight, but we'll tighten up. We'll do our thing. Editing is going to be a bitch. Thanks.
You're welcome.
But yeah, no, I'm going to come up with we'll all actually
gonna
come
come up
up
with a
It's
scale?
8 out of 10 for me. It's very good.
That's a
Not perfect.
That's a higher rating than I thought it would
That
give.
was going to be
Yeah,
like a 5
it's
from him.
it's very
What
good.
did you
No.
give Black Widow?
7.
Okay.
That was higher than what we gave it.
Yeah,
so
it's much
it's-
higher than what you gave it because I
Goodness.
enjoyed that. That movie's comparing Black Widow to this. That movie's much dumber.
Black Widow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
super dumb.
It's not good.
This movie is dumb in a lot of good ways. It is clever in a lot of ways, and it's violent for funsies. Some points it's kind of stupid how violent it is. Like it's like okay, we get it. You're cool. Like now I can't say it right. Rick Flag getting stabbed in the heart, and then us seeing it go
Well,
through
that
his
was
heart.
for the audience to be like, yeah, he ain't coming back.
Yeah, I know, but you could, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because we
whatever.
would look how many motherfuckers survived. Like John Cena got shot in the neck and
Well,
survived. So we
I
would have
feel
been
like that
hoping.
might have also been added for the stinger at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
because when you don't see John Cena until
Is that another one of your fucking puns?
no. Literally, you don't see John Cena when they start up the stinger. They just keep it vague. They're like, "Oh no, yeah, when we found him, like his heart somehow
Was still beating. Yeah.
So it sets up that like, oh, it might be Rick Flag, but then you see it's John Cena.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you actually see him.
Yeah.
8 out of 10. It's good. I like it. I like the characters. I like Idris Elba. I like Ratcatcher 2.0. I like Polka Dot Man. I like all the guys they kept. So they actually kept everybody that I would
It's
have
a
wanted
great
kept.
team,
There's
man.
nobody else, this team right here, that I would want to have seen
No.
more of.
Again,
Absolutely
they
not.
served their purpose.
Exactly. I don't
And that
care
would
about...
have been that's the best they would
I
have
want
done.
more Boomerang just because I never got the payoff to the fucking unicorn in the first one.
Oh, that's right.
Unicorn.
Yeah, his whole joke with a unicorn. Yeah, we don't.
He did what?
It's something involving a unicorn.
So
yeah,
So they set up in that first one that he has a thing for unicorns, like he has a fascination with them.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And throughout the movie, remember how I said the editing was bad?
Yeah.
They deliberately show him putting a little stuffed unicorn like in his jacket pocket, in his coat pocket,
Right.
inside pocket,
Uh-huh.
left side. There's a fight, and then you see the unicorn fall out, and then he picks it back up, same pocket, deliberate again. They always show it.
Uh-huh.
It gets to a point in the movie where he gets stabbed on that same side, and you're like, the unicorn. Then he pulls out the knife, and it's a wad of fucking money. There's no payoff to the fucking unicorn.
No payoff to the unicorn.
That's a part I didn't catch in my hotel viewing of the first one.
How
And now
could
I'm
you?
glad.
It was very dark.
And now I'm glad I don't want to see it.
It's not a
It's
good
not
movie,
good.
man.
Tommy, or actually, no, you're last. JJ, when we're on the topic of you, what'd you give this movie?
It's scraping a 9 for me. I'll give it a 9.
Scraping a 9, as in like on the top part of a 10 or the lower part of an 8 scraping?
Like
high
higher
part-
part
high
of an 8.
eight.
Higher
yeah.
part,
part
of an 8, but makes it 9 nonetheless.
I'm willing to chalk it up to me just being tired after work. Like a lot of the points that I'm docking it.
Right.
Watch it again. I've watched it 3 times.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna give this a second viewing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just the fact that I'm willing to give it a second viewing makes me say that I'm like leaning more towards a 9.
Finger got through, could potentially break through to a full 9.
Yeah.
Marcos, what do you think of this movie?
It's scraping on the other side. 9.1, 9.2 kind of thing.
Like scraping downward?
No.
Upward.
Upward.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like it got through. I don't want to give this a 10 because that's reserved for movies on like City of God level. Like it's not going to get quite that far. And
Right.
it's really hard for an action movie to do it. I don't think anyone's done it except for The Raid. But when it comes to comic movies, it's really well crafted. The only thing that I was saying earlier that it does lack a little bit of heart compared to what we've seen in other comic movies. Like it's not Logan. It's not Days of Future Past level. But that being said, for the way that we've been living these last 2-3 years, especially during COVID, where it's like watching Fast 9, I was like, this is pretty good. Like it's there, and that's kind of like the vibe that you've gotten for everything. I was like, oh, this is what actually good feels like.
I agree with that shit because we've been letting a lot of shit just kind of skate just cause, and he's absolutely
Kong
right.
versus Godzilla, they're fighting monsters.
And see, I didn't like that movie that much, but you guys loved it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
I like fighting
I
monsters.
Well, I do too, but that movie's not that good. It makes a lot of
also-
shit that makes no sense.
There was also another movie where it's like, oh, this is good. Like it's in. If I were to rewatch if Godzilla vs. Kong came out in September, it was that definitely would have lost.
Isn't that weird how the timing of when these movies are coming out is affecting how we feel about them? Like Black Widow, perfect example.
Right.
Yeah, like if it would have came out sooner, we probably would have been more favorable towards it.
But if it came out during Delta virus, then we would have not watched it at all.
No.
It's not even Delta virus. It came out after Endgame. It's like she's dead now. Why?
You saw Loki.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I don't want to see this. This is stupid.
And I'm still waiting for that fucking Spider-Man teaser trailer, which allegedly
it got
supposed
delayed.
to come out tomorrow.
Is it really?
One of the leaks.
It was supposed to come out before.
One of the leaks that got was it the Shang-Chi? No, what was one that came out recently? A trailer for a comic book movie.
Oh, Shang-Chi.
Doom Patrol dropped today, but that's
It wasn't
DC.
It wasn't Doom Patrol. It was another one. It was another one. They predicted it right, and they were saying that August 10th was going to be potential Spider-Verse one.
Oh, was it Carnage?
Carnage. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
Carnage was
gotcha.
predicted correctly from this leaker, but who fucking knows? Some of them are saying like late September.
So they're waiting on fucking Carnage or something.
It's Sony. So Sony's responsible for the release.
Fuck everything up.
And so they probably were like, oh, they're waiting for Spider-Man. How about Carnage? And nobody cared.
No one gives a fuck.
It's really bad.
I want to see all the Spider-Mans in them. I want to see the Ultimate Spider-Man movie. I don't give a fuck about your Carnage.
Right.
God damn it.
And guess what? Like I said before, Tom Hollandaise is going to be in Venom and Carnage.
That's fine.
And Morbius for some reason.
I've come to terms
Remember
with
Morbius?
it, and I'm not watching any
I do.
of them.
Yeah.
I'm striking on those movies, by the way.
Yeah, you pick what we review. Like,
None of those.
okay.
Those are all off the
Yeah,
table.
why would I want to watch Morbius?
I'm not watching Morbius. I'm not watching Venom, Carnage, whatever. And Spider-Man's going to suck now because Sony has it again.
Well, then one after this is still Marvel Sony thing, but like Andrew Garfield's fucking loser and Electro is a fucking loser. I don't want to see them.
I want to see them with Tom Holland.
What? Electro's a fucking dumb character unless they just make him not that Electro.
It's Marvel's has this now. They're gonna do right by these characters. They're probably gonna make them more interesting in the small time they have in this. than they had
Absolutely,
in
the
their
Green Goblin
entire
is going to be
movies.
so fucking awesome.
Is the Green Goblin's gonna be in this?
He's supposed to be. So
damn right. Okay,
all
I didn't know
All
that.
right, well let's do. I'll do that conversation to end the show.
Right.
What do you give this movie?
Oh, my
Suicide
bad.
Squad.
Oh, you already went 9.5 easy.
9.5.
Yes. Fear Street was 10.
Why?
It's not quite Fear Street, but this is 9.5
Why?
because it's amazing and it would be my number one movie of the summer if Fear Street 2 didn't exist. Because it's excellent. Yes, there's some pacing issues. It's parts where very few, granted, where I'm like, okay, you probably could have edited
Yeah,
this
you literally
out.
have to be nitpicky about that.
You really do, man.
Yeah.
Because I loved every fucking character in this, and that's rare for me. It's rare. Well, I'm trying to pick a favorite character, and it's very hard. I'm just rolling on Ratcatcher too because I found her adorable and just charming. Loved every character in this, which is rare as shit. No matter how small they were there. The fucking techs that were working with Amanda Waller, even they had a little something to do. I liked them. Like, I've never seen a movie pull that shit off. And I have to vehemently disagree with Marcos on something. I think this movie had more heart than a lot of movies, and that's what got me was the heart. And it could have been just Ratcatcher too. She was kind of enough heart for everybody.
Literally the only heart in this movie.
But the relationship she has with the rest
there's
of them.
another one. A piece of glass goes through it, though.
That was good. That was good. You admit that was good. Yeah, but no, her and just the way she kind of brings out the good in everybody. Kind of even a little bit of John Cena.
Right.
And it was just infectious. You saw every good side of every character because of her. And she was kind of that glue that did that.
Right.
And that worked for me. And I'm like, yeah, this does have heart. They're villains, but they're heroes. Like, I like this, and I don't want DC to do anything else but these.
They're gonna make...
I want to see Batman versus the Suicide Squad.
They're not gonna do that.
They should.
Because
Ben Affleck deserves it.
Because Batman is too luxurious, and now we love Peacekeeper 2.0.
We love all of them.
And
it would be a team
King
up.
Shark would look stupid against any of the DCEU ones, though.
What do you mean?
No, he'd look great fighting Shazam.
Yeah, he fits any of them.
Does he fight Shazam?
No, anyone can fight anybody.
Yeah, it's DC. It's all...
It actually hurt my brain a little bit in comics when Lex Luthor had an arc in Batman. I was like, wait, this would totally make sense, actually.
It makes the most sense, but they don't do it. You don't think about it, Marco. You don't think about that.
I'm just saying, I think the
They
power...
also fight each other out of costume because they're both billionaires.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I just think that the power disparities in the DC universe are gonna start biting it in the ass.
How so?
Like Superman can just explode everybody. And they haven't established
He's a
Lex
problem
Luthor.
in general.
Okay. And then Batman is like 5 different people. They just keep switching
It's one
them.
guy.
Is
In
it
this
Ben Affleck?
in this universe,
or
it's
is
Ben
it
Affleck.
what happened to Robert Pattinson?
That's a different universe.
You're saying that when we already accept the universe with a squirrel.
Universal changes.
Yeah.
Right, but they're able to power level different things at different times. Talking about Marvel?
Yeah.
Their power level variance is adjusting, and they fight people accordingly. Spider-Man can fight up to Thanos and down to Venom. Is a bug?
Yeah. Tried to save you.
Right?
No, it flew off.
Somewhere around here. But then you have I'm trying to think, like Doctor Strange.
Right.
He's gonna fight a fucking god and Thanos, and that's about it. But you don't have Daredevil fighting God or anything, or Mephisto or something like that.
He does.
Huh?
He becomes a god level. But that's
But he gets transformed.
Yeah, he does.
Right.
Okay.
So, but they're able, like I said, to power
he
variance.
sticks to his weight class. He handles Kingpin and
that's
Bullseye.
the thing where
There are levels
because
to this
Marvel, you say there's power variance, you can really see Drax being one of the most strongest person, and then he just gets bodied in Infinity War and Endgame. He's just a non-threat or non-anything.
Well, because the Hulk Thanos was badass motherfucker.
The Hulk is another great example of someone
Thanos
that is
pieced up the Hulk.
Ah, shit. We gotta fucking come together and fight this guy. I'm just saying, King Shark.
But I'm just saying,
can be tossed through buildings.
He's a Hulk.
Because of plot convenience, we already accept the power variance.
Yeah, so what's the difference
Superman
between King Shark being in this universe and the Hulk being in the Marvel
Superman versus any of these people, he just explodes them if he wants.
Well, fucking...
And he will. Because it's Henry Cavill.
Shot him put him in the ICU with a kryptonite. He's dumb as fuck. Do you not understand Superman is stupid? He's the dumbest fucking person ever. He does not deserve the power he has.
Why do you say that?
And I wish Bloodsport would have finished his ass off. God, I hate Superman with a fucking passion.
I like Superman a lot, but Superman does, in comic continuity, he's like Spider-Man. Spider-Man can kill Kingpin at any moment that he wants. He's that much stronger than him.
He's a nice little teenage boy. And I'm okay with him not killing people.
Also,
he's a
he
good soul.
literally sticks to anything. He can stick to your face and with his strength just rip it off.
Your face right off.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I've
You don't want to
do
see
that.
Psycho Spider-Man. Where's that character?
So when he loses,
Carnage.
which he loses a lot, I mean, there's no climax to the movie without him losing a fight or two on the way. It's because he was fighting down. He always fights down. That's what Superman does. He fights
He's a dumb fuck.
to the level that... Well, Spider-Man does it too. It's just...
But it's okay for Peter. I keep
He's a
telling you,
literal
he's a
children.
kid. He's a child. You don't want him out there just off.
He's only been a child in one of 3 iterations
And also,
of it.
What's
though,
that
someone
panel of Venom and Wolverine talking?
Look,
Big deal! You beat up Spider-Man. Isn't he 12?
Yeah, right. You can put Spider-Man down.
Yeah.
Thor could kill Spider-Man if need be, if he gets a little too out of control. Whoever kills people. Yeah, Punisher could kill Spider-Man technically. No one can kill Superman. No one. Be a god. Rule these fuckers. Do what you want.
that happens in comics at some point.
My favorite Superman comic ever. Shout out to Injustice, because that's what it should be like. And I will stick to that till I die, saying, fuck Superman. Spider-Man's okay. Yeah. Fuck Superman so much. I hate him.
Didn't
I wish Batman can't kill him.
Like Forrest Gump one time?
Huh?
Didn't he walk across America like Forrest Gump one time?
I always compared him. He's the Forrest Gump of superheroes to me.
Well, that's it for this one.
And
What was I going to
Superman.
say?
What?
Lastly, semi-spoiler leaks for No Way Home. Yeah, Green Goblin's supposed to apparently come.
Who's playing
him? Come here, Spider-Man. What's his name? Original.
William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Come here. Come on, Spider-Man. That's the only way I know him.
Give him some of that Marvel money.
So
I
what
like
they're
Willem
apparently
Dafoe.
going to do is they're going to give him the Power Ranger suit, put him in a cloak, leave the helmet home, and his face is going to be all fucked up and crazy.
Goddamn right.
He's going to apparently, this is one of the rumors, he's going to murder MCU Norman Osborn, who hasn't went public with Oscorp yet.
Yeah.
Or he's already been teleported in canon earlier. And
So he's behind all this.
Well, he's been piecing it together. So he's like, oh no, I'm in a different universe. Norman Osborn, stab.
Yeah.
Murders
They
him.
don't need you anymore.
Right. So it's that Norman Osborn retconned
I didn't
into
read
the
this spoil. I
MCU.
wanted to, though, so keep talking.
So then he's in a cloak, or that's how he's introduced. That's how he comes to the universe,
Yeah.
and then he becomes Norman Osborn Prime.
So
and
who's
then
gonna
and
fight
then the
him? Is it-
but then the multiverse comes in. That's where apparently Sandman's in it also, and
yes.
Jamie Foxx.
So they just got the best villains, though.
and Doc Ock and Electro and whatever.
They
and
just
Vulture
need Electro from that one.
from two.
Yeah, we don't
I just
need.
remember all the spoilers that I read in Infinity War were wrong. So just don't get
Right.
too.
I read some Thor ones, too, for Ragnarok that were not accurate.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So
I hope this
grain
is
of salt.
true.
But yeah, and then so Doctor Strange's like, we got to fix this multiverse because this is getting fucked
So
up.
I feel like Doctor
here's a
Strange is gonna
multiverse
be-
suit.
Like, this motherfucker's just going to be run ragged for the next, 6 movies.
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm
he's-
just, trying
he's
to
like-
fix shit.
He's like, fucking Spider-Man. Here's a suit with magic in it. Fuck it. That's
Figure
in
it
the
out.
toys.
I got something.
right. I got portals to
I
close.
got other portals, man. Yeah, because time is his thing. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So when is the multiverse? Is that the last one
December.
to come out? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to see
Shang-Chi coming out. Then we got Eternals in November, and then Spider-Man
Oh,
December.
so, okay. So, yeah, we got two. Okay.
But Shang-Chi's coming out at the end of the month, like September 1st or some shit.
Less excited.
I want to see what they do with Wong, and I want to see what they do with Abomination.
Kind of, that's it.
I don't care.
I'm kinda
but
don't
I
care
like
about
kung
any
fu
of the
movies,
rest.
though. You know I love kung fu
But
movies.
I do too, and that's what I'm hoping for is a Marvel version of a kung fu movie. And I
Yeah.
hope they Black Panther this shit. If they do that, which
It's in
they
San
already
Francisco.
have,
They're gonna.
whole cast of crew. I'm
I'm okay
all
with waiting for that
I
movie to
love
be
the
on
diversity.
TNT.
Really?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Shang-Chi. It's going to be a self-contained story, and they're not selling
No,
it well.
it's gonna be cool as shit.
You don't like kung fu, Marco?
No, I love Kung Fu, but their Kung Fu itself has not made a great Kung Fu movie since Ip Man.
True. Those movies are great. He's right.
Well, they barely discovered After Effects over there.
Obviously. Obviously. You see Dynasty Warriors?
All right, well, that's it for this episode. We're going to get the hell on out of here. We'll talk about those other things as they come along. Tomorrow, what are we doing?
Top 5 snacks.
Top 5 snacks. We'll see who's on there because we don't know who's on there.
Margot
but
Robbie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Zoe Kravitz. Oh, no, actual snacks. Like edible snacks?
Edible snack. Well,
you
Margot
gotta-
Robbie again. We'll find out which one we mean tomorrow on the Sync Countdown. Everybody, everybody. Oh no, everybody say bye to the bye. Yeah, I gotta figure out this fucking freezing shit.